In England?
You're still in England.
Last we checked in with you guys, you had robbed the...
We're halfway through robbing, weren't we?
No, you finished robbing.
Did we actually get out? Okay, I was thinking we were still in the basement.
No. You threw the security guard into the...
Oh yeah, we just left him to
into
die.
the sewer with the thing in the fog. Right. Whatever that was.
It seemed like the most humane thing.
Yeah. What was it that you... Wow, what was it? It was the Penhew Foundation. You found a secret room in the Penhew Foundation underneath Edward Gavigan's office.
Oh yeah, they had
the time closet was not a time closet. It was just weird. It had a secret door. It was back of it. It was just different, yeah. It was weird, but not that weird.
There's something weird and off about this closet.
You went full weird. There's just something little off about it. Time closet.
What exactly time closet is that?
I have 2 silver daggers, but where's my statuette that I stole too?
Did you steal a statuette?
I look like Cthulhu, I guess.
Is that? But you don't know that.
Oh, I do.
Well, you do. That's right. I forgot. Yes, I'll.
Yeah, it was in that box.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna set his minimum alarm clock.
We did all that.
Statue.
Colette and Ellie escaped the mist monster.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Before.
Here's the statue that makes you tingle.
We went to the Egyptian club.
The Blue Pyramid.
The Blue Pyramid.
Which I now have a gin deal with.
Which you now has
you do have a gin deal with. And
weren't they like taking people?
I started with the spice because they were out of spice because I bought a whole jar of spice for
from
a
Two Fig LCA.
Yeah. Did he started a gin deal? He may have also ruined the spice dealer's business.
Two Fig, you'll remember, was Elisha, the dancer from the club, said he was the one driving the van that every month would take groups of people.
Yeah.
We're going to lay in wait for some van at some point. Wasn't that the next plan?
The next plan was to to follow the van to stop them from potentially find out who they are so we can stop them from killing.
I forgot about the spiked turkey leg.
That's the spiked club. Right. That was the murder weapon.
The turkey leg, yeah.
The turkey leg with the bone sticking out.
Actually, add wings to it. It could look kind of like a robin or a hummingbird.
So,
I'm going with hummingbird. No, seriously, I'm going to go with hummingbird.
It's a hummingbird. It's a very robust hummingbird.
Hold on.
Oh, so you guys got a different hotel room as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You all
decided
got
not to
different
go
hotel
back.
rooms, and then you went back and the whole room was ransacked. Scar's suits were shredded. And then I think that's where we left
I
off.
have to pay for my suits, you know that, right?
God, suits.
Oh my gosh.
Bad 20s pub.
Oh, and there was nothing in the newspaper about the robbery at the Penhew Foundation.
Huh.
And that mist killed everything. It rose up. No one there.
Was there a thing about security guard gone missing?
Nothing about that. No.
Well, then I'm sure he's fine.
It was pretty much.
He'll come back later as a zombie we have to fight.
In the news, there was nothing in
Dick
the news
Schmee will
to
come in
indicate that
riding
anything
like
funny had happened at the Penhew
like a horse.
Foundation. He comes back as a centaur.
I'm saying Dick Schmee's gonna come riding up like a horse. Like come riding up on a security guard.
Found this guy in the Netherlands.
I found this guy.
In a shadow robe.
Easy boy. So, oh yeah,
I've been feeding him nothing but gin and sugar cubes. He's got a little crazy.
out of your hand. So the Pinkerton man wanted to take everything to the American embassy, and you have the statue, a number of books,
A couple of daggers.
If I said 4 scrolls, I think I meant 5.
Well, I think we split them up, and that's why I had to have 4. But if we don't have anything written down, just keep that down. We'll make sure next time that.
Okay. So we'll say it's the next morning. You learn that your former hotel room was ransacked.
Just a sec, I'll be back.
And nothing moved.
All right. Yeah.
Yes. And then it was going to be like a week or two before the next ritual killing, right? If I remember
Yes,
correctly.
about a week. Ellie's not here.
Does that mean I'm the only one alive from the original group?
At the moment, Ellie's
Well,
feeling
yeah.
under the weather.
Just at the hospital.
We should just play her character.
I'm sorry, Adam, but she died.
But it was very
I have a
heroic.
Kickstarter guy right here. I was like, wait a minute, I printed all this stuff off.
She stood and held them off a well read.
Throw your character in front of anything that was weird. Time closets, statues,
Time
mirrors.
closet. I hope eventually we come across a real time closet.
If she would scream like a mad woman, we knew we weren't supposed to look.
Don't look.
Don't look.
She's gone. She's already gone. It's a spider. Let her go. She's gone.
Oh yeah, I got choked by smoke.
You did get choked by smoke or fog.
It was also in the
Afraid of
sewer.
light.
And I think Ellie panicked and tried to help you. And didn't do much.
And she really failed. I think she like hurt me in the process.
So too.
She put the headband on you.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right. Yeah.
yeah.
She put the wooden headband on you
It
and
did
nothing happened.
absolutely
Nothing
nothing.
She wasted a turn putting a headband on you.
Slowly.
While you're choking in the mist. She places a headband on you.
Magical headband.
This will do something, I swear.
Her next turn, she yanked you out of it and you were fine.
That's because somebody's karate butler decided to try to kill her.
Who was that? Devon and Infamy.
Body butler.
Thought about making his twin sister.
I don't know. Should I play Ellie?
If you want to. GM's choice.
Right now, we're gonna just have her tag along.
Okay.
Should be with us.
I'll put her on the side.
I mean,
yeah.
I'd say just to be nice, we'll just pretend that for whatever reason she
She's
can't die.
invincible.
Yeah, just because.
Everyone hide behind us.
Yeah, so that we just completely manipulate
She's
it.
stopping bullets. She's
It's like that D&D movie. Hide behind the stack of or pile of dead bones.
okay. So it is the morning of February something. Well, I don't even know. I haven't been keeping track. We're gonna skip that.
It's fine.
It's the morning after you've robbed the Penny Foundation, and your former hotel room has been ransacked.
So we were gonna do some. We're gonna lay in wait for some car, but we didn't know when it was. Like she said, it was random or something. So we didn't know.
every week.
No, it's during the full moon or
During
second
the-
new moon,
The new moon.
The new
yeah,
moon,
that's-
yeah.
yeah, that's what she told you.
and that's in a week.
Yeah, it's during the full moon in a week. That's right.
I forgot that I wrote down my mental disorders that I was related to Shmi. It's a good mental disorder. She's a looker too.
Everyone
according to the picture.
feeling. Anyone need some healing?
No, thank you. No,
I think I was at 11. I had 11 hit points last time. Where
What was your total?
15 is my total. I was at 11.
Oh yeah, you guys didn't really have much time to heal up.
No, we were pretty much just stopped when we kind of because we were short on time.
Some of us are so awesome we just didn't get injured.
Didn't get hurt by anything.
Well, I'm looking because I actually found my character sheet instead of the one you photocopied,
Oh nice, okay.
which is why I wouldn't have found it.
Some
Because my spot hidden has gotten better.
Do you want to do anything with the books and scrolls at this point?
And the little statue.
And the little statue.
I want to make a little.
See.
I want to make a little backpack for the statue and carry it around with me, like a papoose.
Alright.
Sorry for all
Do
my
you
Native
actually want to do
American
that? Do you have craft?
There's your leather
Is
working
there a
skill.
craft?
There is one.
Skill.
I only got 5%.
Do you want to try to make a backpack?
Sure, let's do it.
Well, what's the backpack going to be? Like, is it going to... You're literally just going to tie straps onto it?
Uh-huh.
I'll give you a 20% boost. So if you roll under 25%...
It's a D100, right? So 2
Mhm.
tens.
Yeah.
I was trying to remember how to play again.
I need to see exactly what this statue's supposed to be.
Nope.
Nope.
You can try again in a week. If you want.
Just tie some ropes.
Unless other people want to try. Oh,
So
but you do
unhelping.
start to feel a little when you touch it. You start getting that funny feeling again.
I get that. Oh my.
But other than that, you guys have. You didn't take any of the artwork. I believe you left all the artwork.
Yeah,
You
we're
just
not
took
looking
as
at the
many
pictures.
books and scrolls as you could carry.
Yeah.
You're not looking at anything.
We're not looking at pictures ever again.
It's not happening.
I look into him all the time.
Oh, do you still have that painting?
No, they
They stole it.
Okay.
That one
Oh,
was
that's
stolen
right.
earlier.
And then you interviewed all the people at the hotel,
Yes.
including
What-
Jasper Eagleton. That's
A
right.
fine man, that Jasper Eagleton.
Who, if one of us dies, gets to take over?
The finest Canadian I've ever met.
The finest American.
Bandit Keith.
He's a fan of lying to people.
It's like being home.
He might not be a true American, but he was born to be one.
You understand?
Fun fact, he was born on the 4th of July.
Oh,
Like Robin Williams,
Like Robin Williams.
like Rob.
character from a movie.
Okay.
Born on the 4th.
Wasn't that Tom,
Wasn't it Tom Cruise?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm like, Robin Williams, which character?
I'm like, I don't remember that, but sure, I haven't seen all those movies.
Alright. So what are we doing? I'll have to leave the statue somewhere since I failed at my poos crafting.
Well, we
Does
didn't
anyone want
have
to tie any knots?
Where's Dick Schmee and his sailor uniform?
Yeah, I'd have boosted it.
His craft went from 5 to 30. I just have you know. Somehow he passed making a leopard vest and from old there.
That's right.
Yeah, that's
Just got
right.
better and better.
Did you ever get a check for that?
Yeah.
Heck yeah, I took a check for that.
Did you make that roll to make
Yeah.
a leopard vest?
Yeah, he did.
It was a craft roll of 5%?
I rolled 2.
It's the finest.
That is a fine
leopard
vest.
vest. An idiot savant could make.
I have no skills, but I made this vest.
The inseam's
Well, that
crap.
describes it pretty well.
Dick Schmee was a crafter.
I mean, we did get another hotel room so we could go and dump some of the stuff off. Probably don't want to be carrying the books around either.
I want to carry everything around. I'm not letting you. Every time I drop something somewhere, it gets stolen.
Everything we Shmee drops. Everything we Shmee's drop is gone.
Though I got these 2 silver daggers. I'm just gonna start tucking them into my belt and walking around. My brother's taught me anything. It's always walk around with a gun.
So that's why you carry 2 daggers?
Well, and 9mm.
Yeah.
Attach the daggers to the end of the gun. It's like a bayonet.
That's right.
Akimbo the guns.
So we put one on the handle and put one on the end. And we can forward stab or downward stab. It's like the super weapon.
So yes, that
Gunblade.
funny feeling in your stomach sort of dissipated when you went to sleep and you woke up normal, but as soon as you touched the statue again, it came back.
Awesome.
And it's still there.
Eat some
So it's
Pepto-Bismol.
tingly.
It's like the first time I
Does
took
anyone else
cocaine.
want to touch it?
No.
No.
My teeth kind of itch.
She's been touching that statue a lot. Okay, so you guys have all the loot, and you've got a new hotel room, and you've got a week to kill.
Okay. Well,
We don't have any other leads besides that van that's coming in a week, right?
Right.
And we could read the books.
yeah, I mean, we can read the books once, you know. I'll try and fix you up.
That would be nice.
Okay. Where's my medicine? Okay. Okay, so that's 10, 6, so 16. Okay, so I get a 16, and I got a 68 for skill, so I passed that one.
Which book did you read?
No,
He's healing
I'm
me.
healing up.
Oh, you're healing,
Yeah,
okay, okay.
using medicine. So
Was that a D3 worth of healing?
I think medicine.
Was it a D3?
Roll it.
Or medicine?
Yeah,
that's
it's a
first aid.
D3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Medicine adds on to the D3 of first aid. Is that correct? I believe.
It's just a pill.
No, but
Don't swallow it.
so this is a 3.
Here, take this.
Well, I can
That's
read
a,
it.
That's a 1.
Yeah.
So roll it, and one of those sides will point up, and then that's how much you get.
Unless you'd prefer to roll your own.
It's a 2 or 1.
Or
2.
or if we just want to if we want to take it over the whole week period, it's a 2d3. If we want to say I'm treating it for the week.
Okay,
We just want to do that.
we
and
can do
then
that.
call it
We'll say for the week. So go ahead and roll again.
Working on it.
Since you guys are taking a week to
good. Kind of figure
read
out
the
what's going
stat
on.
or read the scrolls, and
1.
Yeah.
heal up.
So
I'm
I'm
just going to need my
14.
shotgun.
Yes, I 3D printed this. So this. So this
Oh, I
took
thought
8
that
minutes.
was the dice you paid for.
This
Yeah.
took 8
I was
minutes.
like, I don't know what
Yeah.
you get.
How
Half
long?
hour.
Half hour.
Yeah, that's the dice he got to print out. Here's
You guys could
mine.
have made them
Yeah,
bigger.
look.
There's mine.
You guys could have made them
He
bigger.
also has a D3.
We could.
You could have
I
made
like
a half
Daniel's
hour
D3
worth of
better.
dice.
Daniel's is cooler, but it gets
It
stuck every
rolls
time.
all over the place too.
Mine actually works, but it looks like a pill.
You guys could have made yours up. I
I
didn't know
guess
what I was making.
Andy's
the
all.
die.
Here's mine.
I thought I intended this side, but I didn't.
It did look like it was going to be that size.
Right. Because on the screen it looks this big.
Though on the
But if you
MakerBot
look
thing,
at the
fun fact, it shows you in
measurement,
millimeters,
yeah.
so you should probably bring like
Made no
micrometers.
I mean, I know this is
It's just
12
gibberish.
millimeters, so I should have just gone.
Roll you bring
What's
people out
this
there. I don't know what you're talking about. Millimeters.
Milliwaters.
Okay.
It's a better system, but I'll never conform
So I'm
to
going
it.
to attempt to read the book.
Okay,
Latin.
which one are you reading?
I just had the book
Doesn't
down
matter.
in Latin,
Okay,
so
the Latin book.
and I don't make it.
Okay.
Is there a book that's just like cool that I can just try to read? I have 5% in my own language.
Your own English?
Well, because that's what you start off with is education times.
times fun.
Oh, my education's not that bad actually.
Yeah.
So my education is. What's 5 times 15?
I was like,
Quick.
Wow,
5
5 in
times
your native
15.
tongue?
5 times
Wow,
5
you're an
is
imbecile.
25 plus 5 times 10.
75.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was 75, but then I was like, I don't think that's right. And then
Yeah.
you know when you second guess yourself on your head math,
Yeah.
you shouldn't.
No,
Where's your
always
edu-
go with the guy.
Where's education?
It's
up top.
EDU underneath power.
Oh. EDU. Well, I have 15.
Yeah, so you also have 75 in your own language.
2 of them are in English.
I'll try.
Two of them in English.
I'll try and read one. And Regina can read the other one.
Reggie.
87?
I know, I rolled an 85.
2!
2, okay. I'll let you read both of them if you want.
Okay, that's
If you roll a
2.
2. Well, no, I mean
You don't
because you got
have
the
to read
2.
Oh, okay. Well, I would have
Because
passed
you-
the second one too.
Because you destroyed that one.
Burned through it in an evening. The first one is it's a series of what looks like it's supposed to be poetry, but but doesn't make. I mean, it doesn't rhyme. It doesn't flow like any poetry you've ever read,
You want lead.
and
It's your pencil.
primarily just consists of repeating different names for the Black Pharaoh or the Dark Pharaoh or the Shadow Pharaoh.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a book full of praises to this
Oh, okay.
deity.
I love
roll
you, Black.
insanity. Roll for
Go
sanity.
back to Pharaohs. Oh, dark ruler of Egypt.
Yeah. I feel
No,
it.
it would have been
Okay,
great.
so take 1
Pharaohs.
sanity.
Hey there, ruler of Egypt.
Hey there, ruler of Egypt. How are you?
You start.
Come and play, my lord.
You pick up the second book and begin to read it. But before you get too into it, the phone rings in the hotel room.
Hola.
Yes, hello. There is a group of men here that are inquiring to see if you, anyone by the name of Dick Schmee, which you guys had checked in under in this new hotel room, had checked in, and I don't know if you're expecting someone. Should I send them up?
So the group of men, how are they dressed?
Could you describe these people?
Get armed.
They're in suits. At the moment, I haven't told them whether or not you're at the hotel, but they're inquiring as to if you're here.
Yes or no? Are we here?
What the hell? Let's go for it.
Yeah. Dick's here.
Okay, should I send them up?
Sure.
All right, very well. They'll
Send
be
him
right
up with a bottle of champagne.
Very well.
What?
I'll add that to your tab.
Thank you. Can't have to get champagne.
It's true.
I should have got our towels. What was I thinking?
We do have a
We're going to
bellhop.
be out of bathrooms.
So a few minutes pass and you hear a knock at the door.
Who is it?
Yes, this is room service.
But I thought there was guys coming up. I didn't order room service. They're supposed to be bringing my...
It's a bottle of champagne.
Leave it by the door. I'll get it.
Very well. So you hear sort of a soft side of the door, and then footsteps walking away.
I peek out the door.
Okay. The door is kicked in, and 4 guys come in,
Yeah,
wearing
got a
suits.
shotgun.
And
Did they bring my champagne at least?
Can I start shooting?
Point of order. Is the champagne?
I'm assuming the champagne gets kicked over when they rush in.
Well, that's fine. It has
not
a lid.
necessarily. I'm gonna let it stay standing up outside, but the door does go inwards, and you were close to the door. So roll. You roll. Roll jump to see if you can get out of the way in time.
Not dexterity? There's an actual jump?
There's jump, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's not going to fail this. Yes.
94.
94. Okay, so you don't take any damage, but you fall. And
I'm now
lose
prone
Your,
on the
you
back.
lose your initial action. Yeah. So you are in the combat phase now.
You guys all did get armed, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
You guys were.
We were
ready.
shotgun
Okay.
in hand.
Perfect.
I'm assuming it's a hallway, so if we shoot you, we're sorry. I'm not.
So let's see, dexterity.
Let's see.
Does the damage bonus only apply to like physical contact? Because it has to do with size, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm going to
physical damage.
So, but
Mine is 12 gauge. I forget what the
Okay,
different
and
damage
the gentlemen are
I'm
not
trying to
armed
remember.
is. I
with.
think it's distance, right?
They're not armed with guns. That is pleased to know. They kind of
The British.
they pull out these wooden clubs with spikes on them.
Oh. They've gone classic.
Mow them now,
Uh,
To
boys.
the gun show, gentlemen.
The first one, there's 3 of them. The first one's going to take a swing at Regina. And let's see.
I don't have much health points. I think this is
that's a
this guy's.
percentage. What? Andy? I
What?
can't remember. For initiative.
I don't remember the initiative.
And it's right there, 12.
Isn't? Oh
That
yeah.
was intelligence.
That's
Oh
intelligence.
yeah, there's intelligence.
Sorry, never mind. I take it all back.
Where is the initiative?
Actually, Colette, why don't you roll a D100?
A D.
No,
So
I don't
2.
know.
Oh, just 1 D1.
Or roll 2. Roll,
Oh, okay.
roll the percentile.
That
It's
is
your
a.
luck, right?
Yeah, how do you do initiative again?
Initiative is just dexterity.
Just
Wow.
dexterity.
I can't tell if that's a 90 or 60.
Okay, so it's just whatever your dexterity roll.
Is that a
Okay,
9 or
that's
6?
fair.
You
I'm
don't
playing
roll
too much
one's a nine.
Pathfinder.
I rolled a 94.
A 94?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think they all kind of beat you on that one. Okay, so the first one's taking a swing at Regina.
He's on the ground.
Hits.
No.
I get to roll a D3.
Uh oh.
It's all over the place. You got 24. What are you
Yeah, what are you
talking
talking about? You don't have a lot of hit points.
24. You take 4 hit points of
I'm a
damage.
mother-loving Marine. How do you have more points than that?
Shmi.
They have thick blood.
Okay, so the second one is going to charge in and attack. I don't know who was where, but yeah, we'll go call that. And fails. So sort of swings the club and you jump out of the way. And then going for Scar.
We go both barrels and then have to reload.
Do you want to attempt to dodge?
Let's see.
Or actually, I'll roll first and then give you the option. How about that?
Actually, I have to get it beat an 18 to dodge. And then what happens if I dodge? I won't be able to attack next turn, right?
Right. You won't be able to attack.
Be a shame not to be able to
Yeah.
shoot someone in the face. So I'm gonna
But you should be
take-
able to parry. I just don't remember what the parry roll is. Because I know that those are... But that's only, I think, for melee, right? For parry?
Well,
There's
here's
parry. Yeah, melee
Yeah.
would be for parry.
Yeah.
You would need something to parry with, though.
Your arm.
Well, he's got a shotgun. You're holding a shotgun you can parry with.
Yeah, I guess you could hold the,
True, you
the
can
shotgun
parry
up
with the
to
shotgun.
Okay.
I don't remember what the
Where's my
parry.
melee?
Let's see.
Would that be my...
It's just a melee roll.
Spot rules for combat. Come on, don't tell me now.
Because I have grapple. I could grapple.
Oh, this is the photocopied version. I'm missing.
Oh, I didn't grab my book. I'm sorry.
Punch it in the face.
Crap, I thought I had that up in my bag.
Spot rules for injuries. This is the first time we've had someone attempt to parry.
I attempt to bargain.
I think it...
You don't want to do this.
Excuse me, kind sir. I have a Cthulhu statue you might be interested in.
The parry, okay. Parry is a blocking of or the diversion of a hand-to-hand attack. The parry skill always equals the skill percentage held by the defender in the weapon or object being used for the parry.
So if I'm using my shotgun, I have to do to 50.
You can parry with a shotgun?
Hold it up to the club, I guess.
Now it does. It's going to be similar to the dodge.
Okay.
I mean, in that you won't.
I'm just going to take it then.
Okay.
Like a man.
I'm going to take it like a marine.
Like a shmee.
Stupid. Yeah, I'm going to take it like a... No, not like a swing at all. Alright, I take it like a swing.
Shmee is a bullet sponge of the highest order.
Okay, so you take 7 damage.
Oh, shouldn't have taken it.
7. Awesome. Trying to think of what I'll run next.
I already have my idea, but
I've got one, but I don't know if it's for the 2 or 3.
Now, I think something happens if you get hit that hard.
I would think so.
you fall to the
Should've
ground
parried.
crying
I
like a
should've
little
parried.
baby.
See if it would work.
Yeah, sorry.
No, I wouldn't have parried. Failure.
Fail.
Was that half or more of your current hit points?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, roll a con times 5.
Con times
Or
5.
if you can roll your constitution times 5 or less on a D100.
That's 55, huh?
Yep. Did it.
2. Nice work.
2. Tell me I get to grab him by the
I'm
throat.
sorry, you needed to roll higher than that.
Oh!
I read that
I
wrong.
had known that.
So you fall unconscious.
Ah.
God. And then there's one more. That was only 2, right?
Yeah.
I thought Colette
Unfortunately.
missed.
When do I get to shoot?
Oh yeah, Colette did miss. Okay, so now it is. Well, let's see. Colette gets to take the first action. Do you have a firearm?
Yeah, I have a 22.
Okay.
I get to shoot at the beginning and the end. I think.
You should. Generally, yes. I gave them
Advantage.
this round because they burst in. Sorry.
No, you're
Sorry, not sorry. But yeah, okay. So go ahead and take a shot.
Okay.
So roll your.
Last enough to come in.
Oh yeah, what do you want to do and which one do you want to shoot at?
Well, I'm gonna shoot at the one.
So there's one on Regina, one that just swung and missed you, and then one that just clocked him.
Well, he was looking hurt pretty bad, so I'm gonna shoot the guy.
You need to shoot the guy in front of you.
Yeah, shoot the guy in front
Okay,
of you.
I'll shoot the guy in front of me.
Okay.
You have to kill him.
I'll shoot him right in the
The
face.
stipulation is it needs to be a killing. No way.
Oh, I got it exactly 50.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so roll damage for that.
1d6.
1d6.
And I waited.
3.
How many attempts do you get? 3?
I get 3 shots.
So
Yeah.
keep shooting.
So you'll get one at the end of the round. So it goes, the first one is before the round begins, but he didn't get it because they
They got
had
it.
advantage. And then the second one is during the round. third one will be before the next round starts. I'll get another chance to shoot.
What about 2 shots? You get one in the beginning and one in the end? How's that work?
One in the beginning, one in the middle.
So I get my one in the middle? Or am I just out for this one because I'm on my back?
Wait.
I have a handgun.
You have a handgun. You can shoot from the ground if you had it, I guess.
Point blank.
Shoot it. Looks like you're a little jarred, so go ahead and just roll.
Shoot in the
roll
crotch.
your. Well, actually, oh yeah, you're next. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I miss.
You missed. Okay. And then Victor.
Okay, I was gonna go for the one standing over.
Okay.
Alright, so 26, so that's a hit. How far away? I mean, I guess that we don't know.
It's pretty close.
Pretty
We're all
close?
in a hotel.
I don't think you're going to be in range.
Yeah, the
In a
yeah.
hotel room?
We're talking, let's see, there's
That's
8.
a dead person.
Yeah.
Damage.
17.
Yeah. 17. All right. So the one.
It's a point blank range 12 gauge shotgun.
Had a head when the fight started, but no longer does. Okay, so the one that.
75.
And you were shooting at yours? The one
Yeah.
that was- okay.
I was going to do that too.
Well, I had to put this
Okay.
character down.
You can both. You can go
You
ahead
got
and
another
your,
character.
second
Second shot.
At least they're not dead.
Sure.
8.
Have to pass.
Okay.
Roll that d6.
6.
Ooh,
Yes.
6. Okay. He is still standing, but he's not looking so great.
He has a
And then-
bullet hole in him.
He's 2.
Substantial.
Again, Cameron and I rolling 8s.
Alright.
4. How come I can't roll this like when I'm trying to do something
So I need
special?
a 1d10 here. Let's see. I don't know.
You want a different one?
I want a
You
different
your
d10.
shot, your gun, D10. Like that.
8.
Nice.
8 on which the one?
The
that
guy
was,
like hovering over me.
Is that more than half his hit points?
Yeah, he's unconscious. He's kind of bleeding out. He's not looking so good. He's still alive, but
Keep that one alive.
okay. So
I leave
then
him alive.
You have to
there's
ask him.
just the one that is facing you, still standing. Okay, and that is a 7. So he definitely is going to hit. Okay, so because he's got such low damage, he hits you for 4 instead of what he was going to hit you for.
Okay. That puts me at 10.
Hope you have a doctor.
I
Well,
just
actually,
got.
wait, no, wait. You guys get to shoot first. Sorry.
I was gonna say,
Oh.
oh yeah.
Yeah. So before you take that damage, you might be able to kill him.
No. Miss.
71, so I pass.
What the heck?
I have 75. I put everything into one gun.
Into one gun.
I didn't do any of this
You have
mixing
to
and
do- if you
maxing.
can do 3 damage on him, Cameron won't.
Oh,
You
sure.
did 8.
Okay. That guy's dead.
Well, I didn't take any damage.
So yeah, you shoot him. There's one guy unconscious, one guy missing a head, the other one's dead. And the concierge comes running up. Right? You know, oh, what's going on here? He sees the guns drawn and kind of grabs the bottle of champagne and backs up.
Champagne, please.
He sets it on the ground and then walks back downstairs. Does anyone want
unconscious, I
to
can't believe it.
perform first aid to wake up?
Well, the doctor should.
Well, first I was gonna try and stabilize.
That's
our-
what I mean. Yeah, you can. If someone
First aid or
successfully-
medicine?
I believe first aid will make him conscious again. If
Okay.
I'm correct.
So I'm actually slightly better with medicine. So
It would be first aid, I believe.
Yeah, because that's when you like you're first responding
Mhm.
to an injury.
well, I guess I can always try.
Medicine would be like continued care, I believe.
Yeah.
I have first aid.
What do you got?
35.
Okay, I got 50. So you can try if I fit.
How many wounds did he take? Just the one.
Just
Just
the
the
one.
one.
So only.
It was just a brutal hit. It was yeah.
That's a lot.
I'm doing some first aid on this bottle of
Okay, 4 out of 50.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
Nice.
So go ahead and
Check
kill him
my
a D3,
All right.
Here.
and you wake up.
Where's my D3, Cameron? What'd you do with it?
You swallowed
I
it.
gave it back
Tell
to
me
you.
you took the shotgun away from me.
What?
Did you take the shotgun out of my hands?
I had my own.
Did you take the shotgun out of my hands?
I grab it with my.
Yeah.
Thank
I have the champagne in one hand.
you.
Shotgun.
And swing around like I'm gonna
That's a
blow
2.
you away with the shotgun.
Okay, you get
Thankfully,
2
it's not
points.
there anymore.
Yeah.
I get 2 points.
2 points back.
All right.
Then once we get you settled, we'll go for medicine. See what we can do with that.
So it's gonna be. I could do first aid on him too, right?
Only once per wound.
Only once per wound.
So I got hurt. Who else got hurt? I mean, I
Medicine,
can
if
roll
you
anyway.
continue to apply medicine for the following week, you can give them.
The only one that got
I
hurt,
can
I
go
think,
for
was
that
medicine
as
would
well.
be continued care.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm gonna give first aid to
But, yeah.
myself.
Oh, you
Okay.
first aid? All
Go
right.
for it.
I'll roll for your
Yeah.
continued care.
23
that's a pass, right?
or 32. Either way works. I forgot to roll.
99.
So I get to roll a
He's back
D3,
and
right?
he's not
Yeah.
I get to do a D3, right?
D3 and put a check by that. Yeah.
One.
Go ahead and
We do that
mark
with the
checks for anyone
two-
that for all
degrees.
firearms that you succeeded with.
Heck yeah.
Anything else? You put checks there. Is there anything you want to do before the police inevitably get there?
Well, we should tie up the unconscious guy.
And we should probably leave.
I think
Pack up and go.
Yeah.
I
On
still
to
would call the
next-
concierge and come up. I want to witness. Like, they came up and they attacked us.
That's true.
But we should probably put the weird, creepy stuff away.
And the shotguns.
Do you guys want to?
Oh,
do
you're
anything with the
unconscious. We should
bodies?
probably put the weird, creepy stuff.
We shouldn't do anything with the bodies.
Okay.
We shouldn't do anything with the bodies, but we need to hide the unconscious guy so they don't find him, so we can question him.
Oh yeah, Ellie was asleep in the other room. I forgot
She
about Ellie.
slept through the gunfire.
She's really not feeling well.
Is the other room under Dick's knee?
Yeah.
They know that.
No, I'm sorry. She's just on the bed.
On the bed.
She was in the same.
So sleepy.
She's in the same.
You put the unconscious guy in
I'm
with her.
sorry. I forgot about her.
Yeah. They're a couple. Let's put them both.
They're a married couple.
They were deaf, too.
Alright, so someone needs to take our unconscious friend down to the ice box.
I'll take the
Stand
unconscious
with
guy.
them for a while.
You start to hear sirens approaching.
You gotta find a way to put yourself in another room. The rest of us will have to sit here and try to explain this. When he asks about the fourth man, say that he ran away.
So wait. So what are you doing? You're gonna try to take it to a freezer somewhere,
No, there's gotta be like a
like a
an
closet.
ice machine or the
Okay.
maid's closet or something.
Maid's closet.
Maid's
Maid's
closet.
closet.
There's no ice
Yeah.
machine in
Well,
1920.
I know there wasn't an ice machine, but maybe there's like an ice box or something.
So who's gonna be trying to hide the body?
I am.
So go ahead and roll hide.
Hide.
Come on, Karen.
Where was that 8 I rolled before?
No, 94.
94.
94. Cameron's having a tough time, or sorry, Colette's having a tough time. She's big and she's like able to shove him in there, but the door keeps opening. So it's sort of she's shoving the body in, closing the door. The body's falling out. She keeps shoving the body in,
We
and
that's the door.
that's where it's at right now.
Just bring him back and put him on the
Alright,
floor.
alright.
Police can have
we
him.
get him.
Okay, so up, the police show up. Inspector James Barrington, who you've met before, is there, and
He's the guy that
he's
gave us the
familiar
picture of
with
the
you
turkey leg.
because you killed the artist. You and Jezebel killed the famous
Self-defense.
artist in self-defense.
We were
Yeah.
fighting giant lizards.
And, but he knows that there's some weird stuff going on because there was a giant lizard.
And these guys have the turkey legs, right?
These are the guys that have the turkey legs. Yeah,
So he'll be
it's
fine.
the same murder weapon
Yeah.
as the cases that he was.
Yeah.
So he walks into the room and says, he just sort of raises his hands.
You're attacked by
And,
turkey leg guys.
So he asks for an explanation. What happened? I think you guys fill him in on all the details or leave anything out.
Oh,
Room service here is terrible.
Say we were just looking in.
Jin me.
I, as a reporter, was just looking into the murders and local weird goings on. I mean, you must have known there's been some weird goings on happening lately.
He agrees.
So-
and then his eye kind of catches the weapons on the ground, the clubs.
So those turkey leg people attacked us.
The turkey cult.
It's gold to the turkey.
Cult of turkey legs.
The
They love
turkey
Disney
fair.
World, but
The turkey pharaoh.
Mouse ears on. He
So-
is the Dark Pharaoh.
I don't know. So apparently they just didn't want us looking into it. I guess.
Okay, so he calls in a crew to sort of take the bodies away and asks you guys to come down to the station to fill him in on what's going on.
Absolutely.
Do you want to do anything with your current belongings that you've got there? You've got the books and the scrolls.
Do you
You
still
guys have
know
read
that guy at the embassy?
I'm sure I know a guy at an embassy.
Alright, we can finally do his thing and football at the embassy.
You want to just keep them there or send them back to the States?
It's up to you guys. It's your guys'
Well, how long are we going to be ending around here?
I don't want to get too far away from my statue.
I actually want to finish reading this book. So I'd say we keep them there and we can send it back later if we need to.
It's all going to get stolen, but whatever.
Not from the U.S. Embassy. That's sovereign territory.
What do they care? They kill people in the United States. They burnt down a whole city
Sovereign
block of Harlem.
territory.
They
actually,
burned down Harlem.
Yes, they burnt down Harlem.
Colette was the only one involved with this.
They did what?
This is Colette Blue. She's
I'm
the
pretty sure I
sole
burned.
person still alive responsible for burning down Harlem.
And Ellie.
And
Oh,
Shmi,
oh, yeah,
any of the
in the
Ridges.
other room.
Still sleeping it off from that last night of that way wild party.
Too much of a good time.
Okay, so Inspector Barrington leads you guys to the station. He's all, I don't know what is going on, but there's been a lot of people that have died recently, but a lot more since you guys showed up.
We do have that effect on.
What is going on? Is there something that you guys know that could help us with some of these murders? I mean, obviously, this is some sort of organized crime, some sort of gang or cult.
There seems to be some sort of cult, and they're kidnapping people. From what we can, there's the what's the name of the club?
The blue pyramid.
The blue pyramid.
The Blue Pyramid. Sorry, I'm a reporter. I'll get my notebook.
Reporter.
So apparently, people are being kidnapped and taken from the Blue Pyramid, and they end up dead and stabbed in the river.
With the turkey leg with the bone sticking out of it.
That's the one. So we were looking into that because it also seemed like the people at the Mayhew Foundation must have known about it. So we were there recently, and some weird going on happened. I mean, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just weird, honestly.
Okay. And he recognized the name Shmi, and he understands that you used the name Dick Shmi to check into this former hotel, who was
My brother.
he's
He's
listed
gone.
as having come into London, but no one's seen him since.
In the unfortunate death incident at the artist house, my brother went missing.
Went
Mysteriously.
missing.
Yes.
Does he have anything to do with these murders?
He was investigating them. With the
He was
rest.
investigating with us, but apparently club people must have got him.
We don't know. He just disappeared.
Okay.
He might show up in the river with a bunch of...
Is there anything that you can tell us
Or-
about
In the
when
best
people
art
are going to
museum.
disappear? Do you know what's going to happen next? We've had a very difficult time. Those of us on the force trying to figure out
It's the
when
new
and
moon,
where to
right?
apprehend
Is that on
anything
the new moon? I think it is.
We gained information that it happens on the new moon.
on the new one. Do you know anyone that might be connected with this? Is there anything you could do? If you could help us out with this investigation, we could make it worth your while and kind of make some of the uglier parts of your visit to our great nation swept under the rug. If you could help us figure this out.
I don't think we know any of the major players. We just have some bits and pieces. Like we told you.
We know a lot of the goings on, like we said, go on at the Blue Pyramid. The more you can keep an eye on that location,
And
the
you
more
said
likely.
New moon?
No.
I
So,
believe it's new moon.
like 6 days from now.
6 days from now. All right. Well, I don't know. I'll see if I can scrounge up anyone to maybe scout out to see if there's anything weird going on.
Champagne?
As I've said before, no, thank you. As I've said before,
Don't mind.
we've heard similar reports and have never been able to catch anyone leaving the Blue Pyramid in suspicious drinking champagne.
Victorious Day.
We were just attacked in a hotel room, by the way. I'm drinking a little...
I am currently losing a significant amount of blood.
We got you stable. We got you
Not
stable.
as bad as the time in Singapore,
Aww.
but it's bad. I'm currently bleeding internally, and no one's doing anything about it.
We have a doctor here.
Yeah, he's in Jack Rifle.
I failed miserably.
He's trying to reattach my hand. It's still on my hand.
Anyway, police officer, all we know is conjecture. It just seems like every time we go a little bit further, it just gets weirder and weirder and weirder.
All right.
I'm afraid that's not what you probably wanted to hear.
No, and obviously the yard wants to distance themselves from the majority of this ugly business. I mean, this, we may be dealing with cult killings, but it looks more like a gang fight what happened today. What I can do is maybe I could spare a few officers, or maybe something to help you guys with whatever it is whatever lead it is you found that seems to be eluding us. I can spare an officer or two to go with you the night of, in 6 days. We'll see what happens. Is there any supplies that you might need?
Do
We need to get him to a hospital.
Do we have any safe houses we could use? Maybe that's.
And do you
off
have
the
any
books.
ammunition?
The yard is not prepared to give you any firearms.
You don't need
whatever you
firearms,
have-
just bullets for the guns we currently have.
I'm sure we don't worry. I'm sure
we do have a house that we could keep you at that we could have officers posted outside the doors.
we
Shouldn't be
have
as
to go
easy
get our
to find
sleeping
you.
friend, but
So he sets you up with a house a few blocks away from the hotel. It's sort of in between from where the hotel was and the station is, and equal distance away from the Blue Pyramid, and set you up there.
Well, now we're being watched.
Thank you.
This is perfect.
Yes.
We're
And,
not
and
going
they're
to
and they're
stay.
gonna come with us
You're
on
not
our
going to stay there.
investigation.
Okay. He introduces you to Bobby and I was going to say Horace, but that's your name. Bobby and Horace, who are two officers. Two officers that have been assigned to help you out. Actually, no, Bobby and Inspector Barrington.
Oh, he's
Inspector
doing
Barrington
himself
himself is there.
Ooh.
He's sort of taken a personal interest in this case.
because he finds me so attractive.
He does. You know what? Not Bobby. We're going to say Inspector Barrington and an undercover cop named Jasper Eagleton. Will be accompanying you on this case.
Yeah.
Jasper happens to be an excellent lorry driver who could carry you all in his
You look
truck.
really familiar.
I thought you said you were Canadian.
I'm a lot of things, son. Ma'am. Darling.
You and I liked to mislead people together.
Does it surprise you that I'm not Canadian? I think I did that fairly well.
oh, look at that. He's right.
Well played.
He doesn't respond. He just lights a cigar and
You were
tilts
too
his
honest to
head
be
at you.
Canadian. You have the marks of a Frenchman. You have the honesty of a Frenchman.
So let's get him to the hospital. See if we can give him some actual healing for a couple days at least.
Okay, yeah. So Jasper and Barrington get you set up at the house and kind of leave you there, and they say we'll be around. We'll be making patrols and keeping an eye on the house. So you guys go to the hospital then.
Yeah, get him some healing.
Who all needs healing? Just Horace?
I think so.
Oh,
You
yeah,
already
well,
took.
major
I'm only. Yeah, you already took care of me.
Yeah, and I stabilized him, but I completely failed my medicine roll.
Okay. Yeah. So one of the doctors there will.
Reminds me of the time that I got the red and the yellow fever at one time.
Okay. So you heal 6. You have to stay overnight, but you heal 6 hit points.
Nice.
Did I ever finish reading that book?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, how long do I have to wait before I can try and reread that book? Because I failed the last time. Not rolling that well tonight.
Go ahead and roll again, and then
Okay.
while you're rolling, you pick up the second English book, and it's.
That's better.
Are you reading it in the room where I'm healing?
Are you reading it out loud?
Always.
No, I was assuming that at this point you probably don't want me to watch the medical
The
care.
room begins to spin.
This is a
I'm
weird
back at
little
the other
room.
place.
Closet.
Something weird about this.
Unless you want me to read you a bedtime story.
So you pick up the book and you read it.
And
It's, it seems to be
Stop
like
having a
the entire tome is. It seems to be like a really long description of some sort of being or deity. There's physical descriptions. There's that primarily consist of tentacles and slime.
It becomes quite difficult later.
Am I a Japanese girl?
You aren't.
And so cosmic and all kinds of crazy stuff. Oddly enough, it kind of does remind you of the little statue that you stashed at the American Embassy.
Such a roll.
Yeah, go ahead and roll sanity.
Oh, I failed by. No, I only have 50. So I failed.
Okay, so yeah, take one sanity hit. It's not that bad.
Right, so I
seen this
succeed in reading
Did I gain any Cthulhu mythos?
You know, because you failed, yeah. Go ahead and take one Cthulhu mythos.
Yeah.
And then did you?
I succeeded.
And that was the Latin
It
one?
was the Latin book. The Latin book.
The Latin book is just it's a series of poems as well.
Just a series of poems.
Series of poems similar to the last one. So go ahead and roll sanity.
I'm good.
Okay.
So it's after 5 minutes with the surviving.
No.
Sounds really familiar.
5 minutes.
It does
and
sound
some
really
pliers.
familiar. Sounds like every Western I've ever seen.
Well, it's
No,
Bug's Life.
What?
Oh yeah, it's a Buzz Life.
Seven Samurai.
Yeah, pretty much.
Essentially.
All
Okay.
movies are basically some other movie.
Mhm.
You heard that, movie writers. All movies are basically some other movie.
Especially Robert Arcon. He's trying. It's not true.
So do you guys want to attempt to read any of the scrolls, any more of the book?
Yeah, I got a couple of scrolls. We might as well. Do we know what they're written in?
Yeah, you do.
Sanskrit.
Yeah, Comic Sans.
Comics.
You can't get
We
through
are a
it.
Fortune 500 company.
This was written by Bill Gates because he wanted to have some way to do comics on Word. Hey, it's true. He did that and what? Reversey?
Yeah.
And he also programmed Minesweeper. That's Bill Gates, quite the gamer.
Okay, so there are, of the scrolls, 2 were in Old English,
Yield.
Ye Old English.
Even though
one was in
Yield
Going
isn't
to need up a
yield.
certain
Old
Oxford
English.
professor.
1 is in Latin, and then 2 are in Arabic.
You can read the Yield one. Or
The
he can
Yield
read it.
one.
You know what? I completely
Just
made
there.
that up because I couldn't find it. So that's inaccurate. 3 are in Arabic, and 2 are in Egyptian hieroglyphs.
I can read
I have
now.
archaeology. Can I try the Egyptian
Oh yeah,
ones?
I'll let you try that.
It's a recipe for lunch.
38, and I have 39.
Yes, you do.
Whoa, okay, go ahead and check that off.
He goes like, Andy's not lying.
Yeah, it contains basically it's instructions on how to perform this spell. Summon something.
Summon Bayad. Bayad.
What is the page number on that?
CC 244.
Do you want to attempt to roll the other one? Or you know what? Roll sanity first.
Sanity. Do I just have to be below? How do I
Oh, mini
To roll percentile.
forgot how that works?
You have to be below what
Oh, I failed.
what you have. Yeah.
You fail. Okay, so take 2 sanity points. And I'm sorry, what was that number on that?
244.
244. Do you want to try to roll to do the other one, or
Sure.
Yeah, he's learning spells.
82. Nope. Didn't get that one.
It lights on fire.
you said you failed?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. So go ahead and roll sanity then.
He passes.
45. Yep, I do.
Okay. Yeah, nothing happens. So that it contains that spell. You don't necessarily know exactly how to perform it or what it does.
I think we need to kill an orphan.
It's obviously some sort of summoning spell.
That's what I'm saying. You need a soul first.
But yeah.
Are you telling me this can runs on the souls of orphans? I love Venture Brothers, by the way. What is this made out of? Oh, just normal size souls.
Yeah.
Orphans.
Well, we'll say you learn that.
You were telling me.
I mean,
You're gonna need to.
I figured
If
you
you
know
want to
since
attempt to
you're
learn it, you're gonna need to roll another
into the
sanity.
dead.
Okay.
Like you know what it
Necromancer.
contains, but it's gonna take you time to learn it. As well.
Yeah, I failed that one.
Okay. So you don't learn the star necessarily. You just kind of read.
So I know what it does, but
something to do with a whistle, and it summons some sort of creature.
Oh,
And-
let's not do that. Let me just blow
So
You know how to whistle, right?
if I'm getting attacked by a smoke monster, I can summon it.
Maybe. But yeah. So
if you need it, just whistle. You know whistle, don't you? Just put your whips together and blow.
All right. Does anyone know Arabic?
No.
Just Greek, Latin, and English.
Just English, barely.
All right. So the rest of you are back at the safe house, reading stuff. You're at the hospital still.
I'm working on my graphic novel.
Humans do.
Reading your graphic novel of your adventures.
I can work on this great thing. It's about a guy named Ash. He fights the undead through portals.
No one would believe that.
Oh. We just watched an episode of Sight because we're watching the last season, and Bruce Campbell showed up as a guest star. Pretty much was Ash.
I think that's pretty much who Bruce Campbell is.
I
At
think
this point.
that's who he is. Yeah.
Except for in Burn Notice, he was just like that
Yeah,
weird,
he was
creepy
just
older
Bruce
uncle.
Yeah. That's true.
I love his
Nyarlathotep,
book.
who was Elvis.
It was
Oh,
fantastic.
his book.
Elvis.
Have you read If Chins Could? He bought it for me for Christmas a long time ago. It's a good book.
Really? I'll look
Shins
for that.
could kill.
It's just about him being a B actor. It's pretty great.
I bet that is good.
I'll have to look for that, yeah.
So the night passes uneventfully. You wake up the next morning. You've got 5 days till the new moon. You're released from the hospital. They give you a clean bill of health.
How much do we think? How much do we think this thing's actually going to happen on the new moon? Because I'm guessing somebody at the police is going to leak that this is going to happen. It's not going to happen.
Or they're gonna,
Or they'll do it
come
early.
with us and mess it up.
They'll go early.
Oh, roll a track. You're being escorted on your way back from the hospital.
Where's my track? That's a 10.
So you rolled an 80 E.
80. I
80.
fail my tracking.
Okay.
I am.
Unawares.
Alright, so here's the way I look about it. The thing's probably still going to happen, but it's not going to happen out of the Blue Pyramid anymore. Usually with these cult things, it has to happen at a particular time. So,
They could skip one. It might not happen for another 30 days.
right.
Or
Regardless.
30.
But it depends. I mean, that
days.
might break their spell, too, if they...
Never mind. Whatever they're doing is going to continue. It's just going to change.
I say we just go to the Blue Moon and start shooting people until somebody tells us what we need to do.
Well, I like the cut of your jib.
I'm
I
sick
know.
of not knowing what's going on.
Nobody told
I have
me
to
anything.
agree. Now, I know of 3 people that know what's going on.
Spice dealer.
Spice Dealer, Blue Pyramid guy, and the Penhue guy.
Well, they say the Blue Pyramid was like the waitress, right? The Blue Pyramid guy apparently doesn't know what's going on.
Alright, we
He
can
doesn't.
go for it.
He just doesn't seem to care very much. It's the
Eulalia,
spice guy.
Eulalia insinuated that
He didn't.
he knows kind of what's going on, but he doesn't want to get in their way at all.
Yeah.
Alright. So we have the Penhue Foundation guy or the Spice guy. We can either kidnap both of them or one of them.
I've already talked to the Penny Hugh guy like a lot.
You
I don't think we can
Yeah.
get close enough.
You didn't talk to the Penhue guy. As I said, 5 minutes and some pliers. Now, which would we like to take? We grab them. We ask them questions. We find out what's really happening.
We could. Well, does the police still have the one guy that was unconscious in detention? Could we at least like go to the police office and try and ask them some questions?
You guys figure this out. I'm going to use the restroom.
Yeah, we can do that. Again, 5 minutes and some pliers.
Well, I don't know if the police would let
Yeah, I
us
don't
do
know if they'd
that.
let us have 5
I'll
minutes.
smuggle in the pliers.
We should go to the police and just see if they'll let us talk to him. I have fast talk.
Yeah.
I can at least try. I have fast talk and listen and persuade.
Alright, we will do that.
Okay.
We'll start there. We also
Yeah.
need to find out where these other 2 are, where they're home, where they're most vulnerable. We have 5 days to do that. We also need to find another place. the safe house isn't going to be safe for us. Besides, if we're going to kidnap someone and potentially beat the tar out of them,
I'm assuming they were listening to everything. We didn't turn on any music or anything.
they wouldn't have bugs. It's the 20s. It's the 20s. They don't even have radar.
The walls have ears, Andy. That was a poster made for World War One.
Fine. And then we're going to tickle them for the next hour. By tickle, I mean hurt.
Tickle them with flies.
I was hit with a turkey leg. Not exactly happy about that.
I was hit with a turkey leg too.
Yeah.
I know.
How does this feel?
You and everyone here can understand me.
No, wait, no, I was hit with the door. They swung at me.
They
No, they hit me.
with the
They hit me with the
turkey
turkey leg. They just kind of grazed me, though. You have been a great Shmi. How do you feel about smuggling gin?
I'm becoming more accustomed to it.
This case is medium.
This case may be turning me into a Shmi.
Shmis get things done. We attract many to our cause.
Alright, we're gonna go to the police station and try to talk to
See if the police. I'm going to see if I can persuade the police to let us talk to Turkey leg.
Oh,
The unconscious guy.
The unconscious guy. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you head to the. Well, you don't even. Inspector Barrington makes his round, so you can kind of call him into the house if you'd like.
Hey, Inspector, we were wondering if it might be good to allow us to talk to Turkey leg guy, because he might not want to talk to the police. But if we can pretend to be sympathetic, maybe we can, get something out of him.
Barrington's a little. He's giving you guys a lot of permission already, but he's willing to allow one of you to talk to Turkey leg guy because it's true. He isn't cooperating with the.
Will you allow two people in, but only one of them talk?
And only one of them with a pair of pliers.
Roll,
on my Annapolis ring, I will not touch it.
roll persuade.
Oh, you have to roll persuade?
Yes. I failed.
I should have been rolling persuade.
He's not. He says, "I'll. One of you can talk to him."
I have the
real
persuade
quick.
and fast talk. I should probably go.
The rest of you should stay in the house and sort of lay low, obviously, because someone's out to get you. It looks like.
I slipped back to whatever room
I know,
Start cleaning my shotgun. Again.
So who's going to speak? Okay.
It's because he likes me.
Because
That's his way, Regina. So you get escorted to the police station, and there's.
Get one of those lawyery rooms.
Yeah. No, this is just like the cell, and he's the only one there. And do you want to be let in to the cell with him?
No, outside the bars.
Okay.
No.
So he's
Stay in there.
he's like really bandaged up. Obviously, he's been shot. They kind of patched him up and put him in a cell, holding cell.
Hey, how's it going?
It's not. He doesn't lift his head. He tilts his head so he knows that someone's there, but he's not responding.
I heard this crazy story about people getting poked with turkey legs and thrown into the river. It was such a weird story, I couldn't believe it. But then my brother, he got sucked into a painting and murdered, and his friends were almost murdered by lizard people. It was it's a fun story. And then somebody attacked me with a turkey leg. And it happened to one of your friends.
Every time you call it a turkey leg, he kind of twitches a little bit.
He dies a little inside.
And then knew we should have picked a better design.
I designed that personally. It's like, and the fun thing is, then a bunch of people with turkey legs attacked us. But, 3 out of the 4 guys ended up really deceased.
He sort of laughs at that. he chuckles when you talk about people being killed.
Oh, you like dead people too? Commonality, you gotta find common ground. First time in any
Lay the groundwork.
Stop talking, woman.
Stop talking. But don't you want to tell me of your dark lord and what's going to happen? Don't you need to say something? Isn't every part of you just crying out to claim his glory?
Roll, let's see. I guess roll persuade.
Persuade. Not fast talk.
Fast talk, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Roll fast talk.
Ah, I fail.
Oh, you're building up so well.
It does.
Had to get under a 60 to happen? No.
He does say one way or another the Dark Lord will have you.
Really? One way or the other? Which way?
Which way would you prefer?
There's multiple ways? Can I get one way?
He's remaining silent.
So I either go by turkey leg or by van.
He says, "What do you mean van?"
Well, I mean, I just know people in a thing. They go in a van because the spice guy steals them. You drive them somewhere. Billy club the crap out of the turkey legs.
Kind of get a little bit wide when you say spice guy.
Oh.
He's a good friend of mine, actually. I buy spices from him.
He says, "You know Tufik?"
Yeah, I think that's what he goes by these days.
He says, "I think there's been a misunderstanding. Go to Tufik. Tell him I'm here, and tell him I need his help."
Okay.
Tufik knows all. He can give you the information. He can give you the information you need.
You can't write anything down.
You can. That's what I'm doing. Feel like I need to
You
write
got one last moment to declare your love for the Dark Lord before I head out of here.
He says, "I love the Dark Lord."
I knew you wanted to.
He says, "That does feel better."
I can feel it.
Don't deny your reading.
Do you want like a statue you can touch that makes you tingle?
He would very much like that. Do you have it with you?
You know, I only have 3 or 4 of them, so I'll have to like get one on order.
Do you want to roll? This is kind of not how it works, but Cthulhu Mythos.
One.
You can get it.
Come on.
Mother of all rules.
And fail.
Okay.
Yeah.
You start spouting gibberish, and he doesn't know what
Alright.
you're referring to.
Adios, Dark Lord, man. I hope you get to Billy Club someone soon.
Me too.
Those turkey legs.
So he sits back down and stares at the floor again. Inspector Barrington says, "Did he tell you anything? What did you get?"
That he loves the Dark Lord and doesn't like it when you call his murder weapon a turkey leg.
Yes, we know that. That was our first mistake too. Blimey.
He also seems to be really keen on that van down by the river scenario. He perked up about that, but didn't really say anything.
I should clarify, when I say perked up, he looked almost concerned that you knew. Yeah.
Well,
I should have rolled psychology for that.
you could have come listen to the stories of weird thingies. Whatever your little girl should listen to.
Alice can play
Ellie missed.
At least it's there. Instairs.
That's my Cupid doll that I call Alice. Alright.
Okay.
So
Yeah, Inspector Barrington wants to know what happened. You fill him in completely.
No. I'll tell him the river part that he seemed to be really interested and or concerned the fact that we knew about rivers and vans.
Okay. Leaving the Tufik information out of it. Okay. So you go back to the safe house. Roll a spot hidden.
Is 9 or 9 a bad roll?
You go blind.
I beat it. I'm tired.
Comment about the clouds in London and look up into the sun.
It's always so cloudy.
That's not a cloud. It's the sun.
Blimey.
The fog here's always so thick.
Amplifies the power.
Bloody blimey sun.
No wonder they have umbrellas. Why hello?
Okay, so you're back at the safe house with everyone else. Do you fill them in? I'm
Yeah.
gonna assume so since they heard everything.
You're like, no, I'm keeping this one to myself.
They have no idea. Two pick knows all, so we should probably go
Talk to our favorite spice merchant.
We need to find a place where we can talk to him.
I say we just do what we did in Harlem.
So
Oh wait, you guys weren't in Harlem.
It seems the Harlem stratagem is flawed.
It only takes a block for my brother.
Right. I mean, as long as we do less damage to Shmi, we do
Less damage?
less. Like
I
only
thought this
little bit.
called for more.
More personal damage. All right. We know where he lives in the same place as his spice place, isn't it?
Yeah, he lives in the upstairs.
He does, yes. This is sort of the later part of the day. Do you want to visit him at night?
We would want to visit him in his home.
Clean
at
that
night,
shotgun, reload.
yes. Right. Does he live alone? Do we remember?
Is he surrounded
I
by
don't
He
remember
does, but I doubt he'll be alone.
I doubt he'll be alone. So, we know he goes to the Blue Pyramid. We could try to throw him in a van
Throw him in a van.
while he's traveling.
Sure.
I always
so many
want her.
options.
What
Or
else?
we try to force our way.
If we can get it, we can get in his place. Yeah. I mean, do we go make up another random name for a hotel room for him? This time, in no way connected to any of that.
I don't remember taking it. I thought we did it under assumed name. I didn't know I did it under my brother's name.
That was a dumb idea. Who thought of that?
Stupid.
My idea roll failed me on that one.
I couldn't think of anything.
Allegedly dead.
Yeah,
Allegedly dead.
missing.
He's missing.
M.I.A.
And presumed dead.
Well, I'm fine with kicking down the door and holding a shotgun to his head.
Can we
But
shoot
that's
him in the
just-
knee?
The anger.
We already
topic.
got like
So we don't want
the
to
police following us probably.
Right, so we have to shake the police. Or one of us has to stay so the rest of us can see
And
that.
then go ahead and roll spot hidden.
Spot hidden?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I make it 12 out of 32.
12 out of 32. You notice that there's been every 2 hours, it seems, since you stayed at the house, there's been sort of a person in a trench coat and a hat that makes a round that is not one of the police officers.
Like the same person we see kind of every once in a while just circle around.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Every 2 hours?
Every 2 hours,
On the
yeah.
button.
Yeah, so I'm like, guys,
Let's
we've
tell
seen a
Eagleton.
single
I go
person.
put on a kettle of tea. We're going to have company.
So yeah, I
Can't
let
change
everyone
our
know
suits,
that.
because they've been destroyed.
Should we
Yeah,
tip off?
that's what we need to do. We need to go
Should we
shopping.
tip off
I have to go buy
Eagleton?
some suits. Yeah, we'll tip off Eagleton.
Yeah, we tip off Eagleton to take
And
some
we ask
look
if we
for
could-
Trenchcoat Man.
Okay,
bring him
so
in.
Eagleton,
Just tell him to bring him in.
Eagleton
We can
into
all
the
have a
house.
conversation.
Yeah.
He said,
Team.
Eagleton, I don't know if that's a good idea, boys.
Well, he can just wait
We're
there
all armed.
until the
You're
rest of
armed.
your force
Trust
comes
me.
to take him away.
Oh, all right, but only because I like you.
We can mislead him together.
We know that's not true. But
But thanks for saying.
All right, I'll bring. You can trust me.
that's not true at all.
Okay, so an hour goes by, nothing happens, and then the second hour, the guy kind of walks by. Eagleton gets out of his car and sort of approaches him, and the guy begins to run. So Eagleton starts to run after him, but the guy's pretty quick. So then Eagleton runs back to his car and takes off.
Now's our chance. Good thing we hired that guy in the trench coat.
Barrington did stay behind.
Quick, guys, let's cheese it.
Get every officer on the force. Have them away from the house, just running. Just go.
Quick, guys, let's cheese it. Barrington's like standing there, like,
Where are you guys going? To a hotel. We'll be checked under Dick Schmee.
And oddly enough, as he's leaving, like a fog sort of rolls in.
I don't like that.
You guys have four nights till the.
4 sleepless nights.
As we sit there, I don't dare sleep.
Nobody turn off the lights.
And then
Exactly.
Yeah.
about a half an hour later, Eagleton returns.
Mm-hmm.
Is it the same Eagleton?
He knows what's
So Eagleton comes, walks out and knocks on the door and says, "I got him, boys. He's here." And Barrington's also side by side because obviously he's trying to figure out what the heck Eagleton was doing. So Eagleton and
They have keys to the house. It's not like
Yeah.
they have to knock.
they're being courteous. So Eagleton and Barrington knock on the door, and there's the guy there.
I look through the peephole. Is it really them?
It's really them.
Should I let him in?
Yeah.
Alright.
See, this
I
guy
put on
is-
some bush tea.
Right. Eagleton pushes the door in forcefully, but that's just kind of his demeanor. So
This time.
this time.
This time.
So he's like, "We got him, boys! Here he is." And so he puts sort of this middle-aged man in a trench coat. I mean, he's nondescript. Looks...
He's not like a peeper or something random.
No. He's nothing like that. It looks
All
like...
he has is a trench
It looks
coat.
like he might be... Yes, Paddington Bear.
This really took a weird twist.
And they're acting like it's normal. It's just Paddington. No, but
Some marmalade.
so there's a sort of a middle-aged guy, kind of darker. Looks like he might be a mixed race, not full Egyptian like most of the people that were hanging out at the Blue Pyramid. But he says, "What is going on here?
Why?
I don't know. Why are you bringing me in to talk to these people? I told you I was just going for a walk."
Every 2 hours?
Every
around-
2 hours, around the exact same location.
He's all, I live around here. I'm supposed to get exercise frequently. I have a condition.
What condition is
Where do
that?
you live then?
Rheumatism.
Where do you
I
live
take the
then?
kettle off.
Who,
put it on a
who
shirt.
are you?
Who are you?
We're a band of
I'm
adventurers.
sorry. Your accents sound very American.
Let's just say.
Who's the broad?
Have you heard of Dick Schmee?
No.
Oh.
Who's...
We've seen some things.
So, it's a fog out there.
Yeah.
You want to go walk at it?
I would very much like to go walk in it.
Give us your flashlight, we'll let you walk in it.
He hands you a flashlight. He hands you a
You just
flashlight.
randomly.
But I am keeping the flashlight.
Blimey! And he looks at Eagleton and Inspector Barrington. He's like, "You're just gonna let them steal my stuff?"
Borrowing it.
We'll give it
I don't
back.
want you to bludgeon me
He
with it.
seems very
You live around here, right? We'll just come bring it back to your house.
He says, "I guess, yeah, I'll leave my address with the police. Can I go now?"
No.
No.
If someone wants to do a spot hidden to see if he's...
Yeah.
Or psychology roll.
I'll do it.
And or psychology roll.
And or.
Yeah, so one of you can do psychology,
spot
one of you
hidden.
can do spot hidden.
I fail.
I also fail. Yours is.
Okay.
I should have used the kettle already.
So you, at this point, don't know. I mean, he seems more or less on the level, other than he's been passing the house every 2 hours.
Have you heard of Tufik, the spice dealer?
2 feet? Yeah. I know that he's a local... I mean, he sells spices. That's where I pick up my cumin. At least I did. Last time I was there, he was completely sold out.
I asked Barrington to go get glasses for everyone.
Okay,
That's the
so
kitchen. Take your time.
Inspector Barrington goes and gets...
I then take the kettle and I hover it over his lap.
And he says, "What are you doing?" He
I'm
looks
just
at
going to pour you
Eagleton.
some tea.
He looks at Eagleton and says, "What is happening?"
I'm just going to pour you some tea. Now, I'm wondering, what are you going to be doing during the new moon?
I'll probably be asleep.
I let a tiny drop fall.
He shrieks. He shrieks out and
Can I try to roll persuade to say, just tell us what you know and this all just goes away?
No, you can roll psychology.
I don't have
Psychology
persuade or
only
fast
works on
talk.
him?
No, okay, go ahead and roll persuade. What are you trying to persuade him? It's got to be something specific. It can't be like, tell us everything you know.
Why are you actually walking around the house every 2 hours?
Obviously not getting exercise.
Okay, go ahead and
Oh, that's not the right one.
oh, 237.
I failed.
Okay.
Unless I do it the other way around. That's not again the wrong one. Okay, there we go. 43. I pass.
I don't know how that
All
works,
right.
but okay.
Or you can fail me. I rolled a lot of dice.
He didn't use the 10.
He's obviously getting very perturbed at the situation. He's frightened. But he says, "Look, I don't know what to tell you. I like to take walks. I mean, there's some people that have been talking about Americans that have been causing trouble. I've been curious. The rumor is there was an American woman that tried to hold up one of the Pennyhue Foundation guards, and he didn't press charges. And there was Americans that killed that super famous artist a few days ago. It's more my curiosity than anything. I know that they've been in the area.
Well, this is a safe house. How did... Or we don't normally stay here. How did you know we were here?
You guys are not very discreet.
Yeah, okay. I'll give you that.
This
Fair.
Americans traveling back and forth from the police station, leaving the hospital.
Barrington comes out with the cups, and I'll be like, I don't need them.
So so the guy's super upset.
Mm-hmm.
Well, dude,
He's upset.
here's the thing. These weird people with billy clubs have been murdering people, and they've attacked us. So, random people walking around our house gets us a little on edge.
Not on our friends list, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I totally can't friend us on Facebook.
I don't know what that
What?
means, but yes.
Huh?
And you gained 1 point.
So as you guys are talking, Victor Smallhausen suddenly, is just clenched with terror, absolute, out of nowhere.
Victor Smallhausen? Who's he?
That's Sean.
Oh.
He's the doctor.
A doctor on Fordsham Street.
I forgot your name, sorry.
That's okay. This is like a third character.
So what is your power? What's Victor's power?
What is your power?
16.
16?
Yeah.
X-ray vision.
I kind of want to play that superhero RPG again. That was kind of fun.
Valiant.
Yeah, Valiant.
I know. We need to kill the Black Pharaoh. And get it done.
I'm sorry, you said 16?
Yes.
Okay, we'll go ahead and roll your
Nice.
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 16.
What'd you roll?
16.
16? Okay. All right, yeah, you're just super scared. You're kind of freaking out.
Okay. Guys, something's wrong. This isn't right. None of this is right. Everything here is wrong. I don't know. We just need to get out. Or stay at the same time.
And the guy that they caught is kind of looking at him and back and forth at you guys. Saying,
I'm
Barrington,
gonna
are you going to charge me for something, or are you going to let me go?
I'm gonna look at the window and peer outside, like at the fog or anything, make sure everything's.
You're going to look around.
There's wisps,
My old
which
nemesis.
could be remnants of your previous encounters, just kind of messing with you. You can go out and check. You clearly do not smell burning hair.
I'm not going.
That's
outside.
not true. Some of the water singed the guy's arm hair, which he was
Just over
keeping
his
his arms
lap.
over his lap.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
That's understood. Yeah.
Oh, crap. What are we going to do?
I guess we're just going to have to cut the guy loose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Barrington comes over and he's all, we don't really have a whole lot on him. We know he's been trailing you guys. We know he's passed by every 2 hours, but we got nothing on him. I mean, the best we can do is we can have Jasper kind of keep an eye on his location, just make sure he doesn't, I don't know, come after you guys.
I think that's fair. That's probably the best we can do. We wouldn't mind having a copy of his address.
For reasons.
His neighbor.
Barrington is skeptical to give you guys.
You should have a copy of the
Every
address
time
to
I
make
give you an
sure.
address, either someone almost
Yeah.
dies or completely.
You can keep his address and
obliterated.
make sure that he actually lives locally nearby.
I'll get
That's
Jasper
reachable.
on it and make sure that he
We appreciate
Every time I give you something, someone doesn't know.
That's a fair statement.
You know, that-
that artist is so popular now.
That's fair. Trust me,
Where's the Penhue Foundation?
nobody died at the Penhue Foundation.
No, except for
He
like
was a
guard.
guard. No one really
Missing.
knows.
We didn't kill
You
him.
don't know for sure that he died, I guess.
We just heard there was a lot of to do.
He was unconscious and you shoved him down a
Oh, am I
manhole.
still wearing that cool key thing?
Key thing?
I got off the guard's neck. He had like the little like.
Oh, the inverted ankh?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I was wearing that.
Yeah.
Does the
Do you want to show it to him or something?
yeah? I just kind of pull it out and.
Roll a psychology to see if it does anything.
I mean,
It's like the fourth time
I
we
know.
roll psychology.
You guys are trying different stuff on him. I'll let you roll again.
I'll try. No.
I'll make it.
Yeah, he's a little bit. He reacts when he sees the inverted ankh. It's kind of like tilts his head.
yeah, that's fine. What's a? I have some things to discuss with my spice dealer, I guess.
The spice.
So Inspector Barrington is all set. He's going to let him go and have Jasper
Yeah,
keep an eye
I
on
think
him.
we just
We
rolled
should just
it.
let him walk home.
He asks if he can
Without
have
his
his flashlight back.
What flashlight?
You never gave us a flashlight.
Just like
He sort of mutters and he looks back. Descends the
Does anyone
steps
have
of
a
the
decent-
house.
just everyone had a decent sneak. They should have taken the batteries out
Batteries
and
out.
then put it back together. Here you go.
As soon as he leaves, I hand
He
the torch
starts,
back.
he
to
starts
the-
running. As soon as he's outside, you can hear his footsteps. He just books it.
Yeah, I'd just,
Do
look
you
at
have
the
any
inspector
other-
and say, I think it's in all
Uh-oh.
our best interest
Uh-oh.
to stay indoors tonight. Let's not go out there.
Does you have another safe
She
house?
pooped a little bit.
You have another secret.
I think this one's been found out.
Other we could see if we can.
Like by the end of the week, we burned through every single resource Scotland Yard has.
So yeah, I don't think we can leave the house tonight.
Yeah,
Not tonight,
I
but
don't
we
think
can't
we
stay
don't.
here tomorrow night.
Yeah, I don't dare go out there.
Do you guys want to stay for the night, or
Unless we have to.
Oh yeah, we're not.
I'm not
No,
going
let's
outside.
go outside.
I'm terrified of English fog.
what the fog of England?
People weren't kidding.
Yeah, this is the worst stuff ever.
London fog. That's okay, so yeah, you guys are gonna hunker down for the evening then.
We are.
We should stay in the same room with all the lights on.
Yeah, all of a sudden, everyone lock and load.
Barrington does. He
Fog
recommends
place.
that you guys sort of go to the basement and spend the night there. It's probably safer.
The basement?
Yeah, there's a trap door in the middle of the living room. There's a rug over on top of
Is
it.
there a chain?
Yeah, there. Well, I mean, if you needed to bolt someone in there, you could.
If we needed to bolt someone in there?
If you, I mean, chain the door shut.
Is-
I'm not
Are we
comfortable
detaining
with
someone?
Yeah.
So
Confused.
he offers it to you.
Gee.
It's an option.
Thank you
can
for
leave
that.
that as an option.
We'll put that in our bolt hole. Last resort, safe.
It's true. So we'll move things. So we can
But now
get
that
to
we
the
know
trap
it's there, let's search it before we hunker down for the night.
door.
There's a book down there, wrapped with some sort of.
There's just a
weird
bunch of
leather.
random objects.
What do you guys
There's a
have?
bunch of
The police are behind the
Oh,
whole
there's
thing.
just a music box. You want to play it?
Oh, there's this
What's
weird
with
like
this trident?
saw puzzle.
Stop puzzle.
Why is there a turkey leg? The
No, in
police.
this case, it's an actual turkey leg with a nail sticking out of it.
So, as you guys sort of hunker down to go to sleep, you do start smelling burning here pretty severely.
All the lights are on.
All the lights are on, right?
All the lights are on, yeah. Go ahead and
Fireplace.
roll.
I start searching the place for all the candles that we can find, lighters and stuff, so if the power goes out, we can light these things.
Yeah, is there a fireplace? Yeah, fireplace.
Yeah, there's a fireplace. Would you like to light
We
it?
would like to like
Stoke that puppy.
Alright, so you guys light the fire.
It's like, get more wood.
So everyone, go ahead and roll Constitution times 5.
All of us?
Yeah. If you can make it under.
I
So now
pass.
it's under.
Yeah, we have to be over.
You have to be under
Oh, be under
this time.
No.
this
Okay.
time.
Oh, I make that. I got 7.
I make it too.
I made it.
You okay? So you just take a one, not dice hit, but just 1 point hit for rolls for this day,
Oh, okay.
just because you didn't get a good night's sleep.
Yeah, okay. That's just for sleep.
Everyone else slept fine.
LA miss.
I was on edge.
This Marine man. Okay, so you
Yeah, I'm the one that gets terrified, but then I.
we can jump forward to the night of the van thing, or you can.
Do
Do
we
we want
think
to
we
try
want to
and go?
investigate?
I'm going to try to take out Two-Fig now.
We should try to
We
do
should
that.
talk to Two Fig, because by the time we get to the night, police are probably gonna match it up.
Yeah, why don't we take an afternoon constitutional in the area of Two-Fix establishment?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so during the day you're gonna go. Barrington and
During the
Jasper are pretty insistent. They say, "Well, what are we wasting resources on the safe house for you if you're gonna go wandering around in the middle of the day?"
We'll just need 1 day off.
Is it okay
I
if
mean,
we
that's
wander
a
around in the middle of the night?
fair.
Jasper says, "Barrington, just let him have this."
I've been chewing on the wall.
They were staying up all night
Yeah,
last night.
it's more of a place for us to see
They were
protection.
burning the furniture to keep that fire alive. They're a little edgy.
Flames must keep.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you don't want us
and
at the safe
also,
house, we can
we
go
should
somewhere
go make
else.
sure we can get
So,
purchase and deliver
Is it- well-
another quart of wood.
they are thinking that they should move you to another safe house, just because they're not sure. Jasper followed the gentleman. He does live in the area, and he does frequent Two-Fix shop. He didn't get much more than that, but it is consistent with the guy's story.
Where does
But
it
it-
work?
He works down at the docks.
Down at the docks.
Of course he does.
That's what that's the only job I could think of.
It's fine. It's a good job.
It's a good job.
Right by the water.
If you want to dispose of people.
The water there. So yeah, if you guys want to have the day off, do you want me to send Jasper with you while I try to find a new safe house, or you guys feel
We can take Jasper, I guess.
Jasper seems an alright fellow.
All right, he'll keep you in line and make sure
Absolutely.
Very well. He's a
you
spot
won't go
on.
serving any more tea to anyone.
We didn't serve any tea to anybody.
All
You
right.
ended up not wanting any tea. I thought all you Brits love tea.
All right. Well, very well. You can
What's
have the
your
day. I'll move your things to the new safe house. And do you want to leave your weapons here?
No.
My
He
what?
says, "I must insist that you not discharge your firearms unless absolutely necessary."
It's been fairly
Believe it or
necessary.
not,
I don't think we've
I
ever
have-
discharged them
I
out.
have superiors as well, and they're uneasy
Understood.
with my current arrangement with you fellows.
Well,
Understood.
tell them that when people with clubs stop attacking us, we'll stop discharging our firearms.
Well, they're insistent that the police force can handle it.
They've done what? How many people end up dead?
Anyway, have a great day.
Okay.
So, what time are you going to head out to Two-Fix?
I say we should do it earlier
When
rather
is it
than
closed?
later. Oh, well.
I'm sure he keeps normal store hours.
Like 6.
We were there. I'll just say that it closes at 5. He's a spice
You
merchant.
were there, and actually, I've got hours if I can find it.
There. Are the buildings to the left and or right of his building
9 to 5 p.m.
9 to 5, like I said.
9 to 5.
Monday through
We
Saturday.
should go at 8 o'clock before it opens.
Is he in a neighborhood?
We should go at 4 in the p.m.
4 p.m.
It's wild, but it might work.
I don't like walking back in the middle
Maybe
of the
4:30.
Yeah.
It's a
This is why I want to go
everything
to the
around
morning.
him is a similar setup where it's like there's shops and then apartments or
Yeah.
flats. Up
Yeah,
above.
if we said a good point. If we go in the afternoon, we have to go back in the middle of the night when there's fog.
It's true.
So be it. We're going to have to fight the fog monster sooner or later.
I know.
Alright. So,
We don't have any guards to throw at him this time, except for Jasper.
We need to pick up some extra guards on the way home.
We didn't throw the guard at him. We just threw it down there to get rid of the body.
Let this appease you.
Exactly.
He was alive.
we make this sacrifice in your name.
That's your name. Love Shmi.
There'll be others.
Wherever that came
there?
from.
I know at this point it's like, okay, let's go buy some flares. Let's go.
Every body that we leave in our wake.
I am bringing the flashlight from what's his face with me.
We
I
have
checked
our
it
own
to make sure it worked.
flashlights.
I know. I have
You
two.
take his flashlight.
double flashlight.
Just tape it to your arm.
Anyway, my suggestion is 4:30. Hopefully, he's closing up shop and not expecting visitors. We go there when there's people there in the morning. I'm assuming most restaurants are going to buying
Well,
stuff at 8 o'clock in the
Right.
morning.
Go
true.
at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
We close the store early.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah,
talk
right.
with him.
Alright. Well, like we got there, like I said, I said we
We'll
go
see
buy
if
some
he has a
torches,
kettle.
we go buy some flares.
We already have
Lots
flashlights.
of light sources.
I don't know if we need flares.
I don't know. I can think of a thing or two to do with flag.
I was thinking we should stop at the petrol station and
Gasoline. So we are going to the Harlem plan.
I say we get some wire.
We're pulling a Harlem. Jasper's all, I don't know what that means.
We get some wire, a couple of metal stakes, and a car battery.
Are we reenacting Taken?
Maybe. He doesn't need his knees.
It's true. He doesn't.
I don't say we kill the man. We just electrocute him through his knees.
It's a good plan.
See, the Pinkerton knows what I'm talking about.
Pinkerton doesn't care anymore.
Pinkerton don't care.
Pinkerton was hit with a turkey leg and has seen a crazy picture. Done with this crap.
Why am I still here?
Is that Jonikins?
Our GM is wondering what to do about.
Oh yeah, what are you guys doing?
Harlem plan.
So-
4:30. We're showing up at.
You guys gonna just show up at 4:30?
yeah.
Okay, so you
We're not gonna just burst in. We gotta look to see if people
Drive
are in
up.
there.
okay. So you drive up. Go ahead and roll a spot hidden to see who.
Oh, I passed.
I also pass.
Nope.
Yeah, I mean you see Toothpick in there, and he looks across the street and sort of notices you. And there's one or two customers in there. Not a
I said we go
big
with
deal.
you.
Right. You guys
So
are
you
reason.
guys walk in. A little Bill he pulls you on.
Hey, Tufik.
He greets you and says, "Oh, hello. Unfortunately, we don't have any more cumin at the moment. Our shipment is yet to come in.
How about chili powder?
Yes, we do have chili powder. Would you like to buy chili powder?
Thinking about it.
Very
We
well.
need to make some spray.
Would you trade it for like a statue of a weird lizard man?
Do you have the statue with you?
No.
I'm always, as you know, I'm fascinated with ancient history, particularly Egyptian history. I believe
I don't know how
showed you some
Egyptian
stuff.
it is. It's more so old godish.
like the pharaohs.
A little older.
Like he seems, he looks confused.
It's okay. I can see you're not that interested in my artifacts. Hey, so when do your customers clear out of here?
We close at 5 o'clock.
Good,
Have
good.
the customers left?
Yeah.
The ones that are in there?
Like
There's two customers in there,
Okay.
and they're kind of just browsing the shelves and got cinnamon.
I walk up to one customer and just kind of whisper, I hear his cumin was full of rat poison, and that's why there isn't any on the shelf.
They start speaking in Egyptian.
Oh, not customers.
And he's enthusiastic about his cinnamon, though. Just, like showing it to you.
That's a really nice cinnamon.
Yeah,
It's really nice.
he agrees. He's like trying to get you to smell it.
No thanks.
And he's smelling it himself, and
Cinnamon's too sweet for me.
I would like to see if these guys are armed.
Okay, so roll spot hidden.
No.
See if I can.
I apparently was looking at something.
No, I don't make it either.
You can't tell.
I'll do a spy hidden. I pass.
You pass. Okay, so this guy doesn't appear to be armed. The cinnamon guy.
I don't think we need to worry about
Other than the cinnamon.
I'm allergic.
How did you know?
He's the Sandman.
that. And re-roll in your Shmi.
I'm his second cousin.
Oh, so I walk up with a jar full of chili powder to Tufik. So, Tufik, this is some pretty nice chili powder. I'll trade it for some information I know about a guy who's in the custody of the police.
You want to give me information and I'll give you goods that I can make money off of?
Well, he does seem.
I don't have much need for it.
He does seem to think that you and him are in collusion about kidnapping and clubbing people. That's something you might want to be in.
Have the police been notified? I mean, I haven't heard of.
Let's just say
No
the
one's-
police could be notified.
You can roll psychology if you'd like to see.
Why do I want
I know. Well, you're the one talking to him.
Can I roll fast talk?
What do you want to? What are you trying to do?
Persuade him into thinking that, or fast talk him into thinking that I know more than I do.
Okay.
No.
That was a fast talk. A little too fast. Too fast, too thick.
So we know about one guy. What does the other customer in the shop look like? I mean, because we're talking about the one guy with the cinnamon.
So there's one guy with with cinnamon. He's probably in his mid-50s, and
Okay.
then the other customer is a woman about 5 foot, probably in her 30s,
Okay.
and she's kind of just browsing. the
5
shelves.
foot. just
Okay.
A small woman.
Does she seem to be like
She's a small
paying
woman.
attention
Height-wise,
to like you know what's going on at the counter or anything else, or is she just?
she's. I mean, she looks back because all the,
yeah.
generally Americans don't come into the shop.
Yeah.
And that many Americans.
Can I walk?
I'm gonna play this straight, actually. Unless you want to play it straight.
No, I was gonna walk over to the lady.
No, you can walk with the lady. I'll wait to play it straight for a second.
So, do you come to this shop often?
She looks up at you. You're tall.
I
right?
am a tall.
Yeah.
Cameron's a size 16.
So she sort of turns around and jumps a little bit and looks up and says, "Oh yes, this is. I mean, this is really the only place where you can get decent spices for."
You know, that's not what I heard. I heard there was another shop down the street that just opened. Has way better spice selection.
Really, I hadn't heard that. What's the name of it and whereabouts is it?
It's called Get the Heck Out of Here.
It's called Spices Are Us. You haven't seen it?
Spices Are Us. I can't.
It's this new chain.
New chain.
I think you should
What's
check
the
it out.
chain?
It's co-op on a biannual
Well,
basis.
maybe after I'm finished here, I'll
Oh,
check it out.
what are you trying to get here? We've been browsing all these spices. You just haven't picked one yet. I'm just curious.
I'm trying to figure out if I can afford to buy saffron.
You can't.
I really want to make paella, which is the South American dish.
You're
It is
South
delicious.
American?
I'm not.
You look very Egyptian to me.
Oh, so I have to eat Egyptian food.
Yes.
You do know that you don't need saffron for paella, right?
What?
You don't need saffron for paella, right?
It's for the good paella.
The expensive paella. Anyway,
Regardless.
Maybe you should eat paella tomorrow. That's all I'm saying.
Are you? She's confused. So I'll leave soon enough. As soon as I'm done here, there's something going on.
I wouldn't want to stay around if I were you.
So she sort of nods and then leaves. She leaves the store.
That's one guy that was smoothly.
here's the deal, Tufik. The guy in prison.
Cinnamon guy still.
Smelling the cinnamon.
Anyway, the guy in prison who tried to club me recently with a big turkey leg.
Oh dear.
Yeah, he told me he would know everything about everything.
I'm sorry.
And I pull out my little like inverted ankh necklace.
He sort of nods and says, "Okay, I see where this is going. This is a racist thing."
It kind of is. It kind of is. But I also happen to know that you've been kidnapping people from the blue, whatever on the new moon.
The blue pyramid.
He sort of chuckles a little bit and says, "That old rumor, huh?"
Old rumor? It's not an old rumor because we have eyewitnesses.
He says, "Oh, do go on because I'm very interested to hear this."
Thought you would be. Anyway, see you later.
You just gotta leave.
He says, "Okay," and he does kind of look a little bit confused and disarmed. Did you leave?
I just walked out in front of the building.
All right.
Can we just shoot him?
Go ahead and roll.
Yeah.
You leave. So you leave the building,
I was giving
and
you
you
a chance
look over and see a
Yeah.
large group of people coming this way, with the woman that left the store a little while ago in front, sort of leading them. Heading towards the shop.
Take a step back in. Guys, we're gonna
Jasper bursts in and says, "We gotta go. We need to leave now."
Guys, bring your torches.
The flashlights?
Jasper's like, "We've got lots of torches."
Not that torch.
No, it's just got those.
I think we all need to leave.
Hey,
Yeah.
Jasper.
Terrific.
Jasper,
I think Toothpick needs to
Toothpick
leave
looks
with us.
over at the clock on the wall and says, "Oh, we're just about to experience our afternoon rush."
I look over at Jasper.
Jasper.
I'm like,
Yeah.
arrest this guy.
You can hold him for 24
We
hours.
have
without
an
cause.
eyewitness.
I'm
You
sorry.
can hold him for 24 hours,
I have
and I got an
strict
eyewitness.
instructions from Inspector Barrington not to arrest any more people without actual
Probable
evidence
cause.
or
We-
probable
We
cause.
can give you the name of an eyewitness.
He says, "Okay, look, I could arrest him, but we gotta go now."
Okay,
Well,
good,
then you
we'll
better
arrest
arrest him.
He says, "I'll arrest him later. I'm not comfortable. We need to go. You need to get in the car."
Is there a back door?
What?
Is there a back door?
Yeah, there's a back door into an alley with more buildings,
Yeah. I think we
like an alley.
get in the car.
So we could totally get him out the back.
Jasper walks out and starts the car.
He's
ready
ready
to
to
go.
All right. Yeah. I'm going.
Fine.
Can we drag Toothpick along with us?
That's fine. Get him to drag him along with us. But
I know.
we have an eyewitness.
Does one of you want to attempt to pull him into the car, even though Jasper's
No.
Yeah, I don't think that would go.
We're not going to do that to Jasper.
okay? So you guys do all just jump in the car, or
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay?
We drive by the crowd. What do they look like?
They look like the same crowd that kind of hangs out at the Blue Pyramid. All the same guys. Some of them have blackjacks, though. Not necessarily, you don't see any ritual clubs. I mean, as you're driving by, you don't see anything. If one of you wants to roll a spot hidden to see,
Why not?
Nope.
What was wrong, guys?
Nobody lets me roll the spot.
All right, 22. I made it.
We're on the spot here.
Had a 23.
you
We
see,
can
I
all
mean, you
look.
spot
said
one
one
or
of you.
two
Yeah.
inverted onks necklaces, but
Okay.
Okay.
Hey! So I shout out the window. He has the same, or they have the same weapons as you. No.
so they don't attempt to chase the car or anything. They just sort of casually walk into a Toothpick shop, and there's like 30 of them, which is far more than that shop should hold.
So they must be moving some spices out of his warehouse.
So you guys go to the new safe house, which is
The new safe house.
in the next neighborhood over.
Oh,
This is
they
where
have
safe
dead
were right
safe houses, don't they?
You were really burning through our resources.
Well, you'll be happy
Which
to
is,
know that we
you know-
didn't kill anyone or
Yeah,
attack
they
them.
take you to not in the next neighborhood over. A little bit further out on the outskirts of town. It's sort of a country house, farmhouse type of deal.
All right, we start the fires. Make sure there's
So with the Toothpick thing, I guess we should probably just come clean with the police about.
yeah.
So we didn't give you all the information because we were trying to figure out what's going on. We don't necessarily trust your police, but here's the rest of the story. So we tell them the rest of the story about the guy and Toothpick and all
Okay,
that.
and so they say, well, that really They take down the waitress's name, Galatia, and they say, well, that would have been handy a little bit earlier.
Then we're sorry, but every time we give anybody information, they end up dead. So,
So Barrington says,
Or end up being
well,
attacked.
here we have a few options. So tomorrow night is when the kidnappings are supposed to happen. We can wait and see what happens, or we can bring in Eulalia. I can definitely bring in Tufik for questioning now that we know that there's been some stuff up with him. It wouldn't be until tomorrow afternoon that we could get to that.
What if we brought Tufik in during?
so there's a
the whole
serial
day?
murder going on, and it takes you till tomorrow afternoon to arrest somebody.
We don't have much information. I mean, the guy that you talked to, might have mentioned Tufik's name, but he's a prominent figure in the neighborhood, and he, to be frank, hasn't mentioned anything to the police. We're going off of an American reporter's hearsay, based on a man that tells us nothing.
Fair enough. I guess you just like the fact that people get
Out
murdered.
there, Skittles. What's that?
Oh, jelly beans.
Maybe that's a jelly bean.
Starburst jelly beans.
Finish them off.
Yeah, I think we've ate the rest of them.
I guess he just likes murders. Keeps him employed.
Well, I don't think whatever is going down at the Blue Pyramid is going down tomorrow night.
You people know. It's not going to happen.
So,
We do need to get Tufik.
but what if we bring Tufik in during when it's supposed? Because Tufik's the one that's stealing him, right? So what if we have Tufik during when the thing's supposed to be going on?
Yeah, why don't you do that? It tests out our story,
Yeah.
and you get to hold him overnight during the kidnapping.
Okay.
And then we'll.
I'm sorry, I was eating jelly beans. So you're going to bring in Tufik in the afternoon.
Well, you're the police,
And then-
right? And you can hold somebody for 24 hours, generally. Most people can. So you have an eyewitness and some ramblings. That's enough to hold somebody for questioning for 24 hours during when...
Tufik supposedly kidnaps
Yeah.
people.
And then we can kind of be watching areas where we think people
So,
kidnap
yeah,
anyway.
we can definitely do that. But you still want Jasper to have a truck ready to follow the people at the Blue Pyramid should they show up.
I think it'd be stupid not to if
Yeah.
we don't think it's going to happen. So
Yeah, I think so. I think we have to.
yeah, we have to.
You might want to search Tufik's place.
We need a warrant for that, probably.
No,
Yeah,
for
probable
questioning
cause.
for 24 hours. You have probable cause.
I'm not sure about the British justice system.
They probably have more leeway to arrest people, hold them for longer.
Okay, so you all sleep fine. There's no penalties on dice rolls. Fine. But the moon is
Gone.
Nothing new.
waning, not waxing, waning. Yeah, so it's the next morning. Inspector Barrington says, "Yeah, we can go. We can pick up. Once I run it by my superiors, we can pick up Tufik just for questioning. I can hold him maybe for a day if we're lucky. Otherwise, we'll see what goes down midnight at the Blue Pyramid."
Sounds good.
So in the afternoon, a few officers go to pick up Tufik. Oddly enough, his shop is closed.
It's odd.
Odd.
So, so they knock on the door, and he answers the front door. Says he's not feeling well, so he was just gonna close the shop for the day. And they apologize to him and bring him down to the station and say that we've got some questions for you.
Let's go through his place now. No one's there.
It's true. We could go. We have probable cause.
We have a lot of probable cause. 30 people coming after us.
Barrington will allow one of you to. He'll allow Horace Scarth to be there because he's
Kind of
an investigator, kind of.
Kind of.
So yeah, you can be in there for the questioning, and you can lead the questioning.
I'll allow you to
All right.
take professional courtesy.
So Barrington asks him, what he knows about the cult rituals. He brings out the murder weapon. He's trying to figure out what Tufik might know, including any information about the kidnaps. Tufik possibly feigns ignorance on everything. Says that he doesn't know what you're talking about. He'd never seen the club before. No, that's incorrect. Sorry, he's very familiar with his history. So he's seen the club and he knows that it's a ritualistic murder weapon. for the cult of the Black Pharaoh, which he insists has been dormant in modern day society for thousands of years. Any other questions you'd like to ask him?
Just wondering why the man that attacked us would have us would tell one of us to talk to you about it.
Can we bring the man that attacked? Because the man that's still. Can we bring him into the questioning room? Can you have like Tufik and the injured man together?
So you can ask Inspector Barrington to bring in the man. Barrington kind of leans over and says, "The man died last night.
Of course he did.
He had some sort of panic attack. He was overtaken with fear, and his heart gave out.
I'm for the name.
Do you smell like burning hair?
Yeah.
It did not smell like burning hair. Who said that?
I see.
So no, we can't question.
Not an option. What was his name?
These police are amazing.
What was his name?
His name was Osiris.
Osiris.
Carthonasi.
I just want to talk to him.
Who didn't want to talk to him?
So I think you already know that Karth is dead. Or Osiris.
Osiris.
Also known as
Says-
AKA.
I don't know anyone by that name. Maybe the name's familiar. It's a common name. It may have been a custom.
It is?
It is.
Extremely common name.
I think he's much more close to you than you think because you sent him to kill us. You see,
Mr.
I don't like people trying to kill me.
Mr. Scarth. I am but a humble spice dealer.
You are.
You should try my cinnamon.
Huh.
I really want to take samples of that. Not have it tested.
I should try your cinnamon. I get up and I walk behind him. And I put my hands on either side of his shoulder. And I let Barrington know I'm not going to strangle him. With a look.
The old wink and a nod. And then you strangle him. Don't worry.
Don't worry.
The wink means I'm not.
Don't worry, I'm gonna kill him.
It doesn't end until the life leaves his body.
It's not murder if he dies.
That's how you yanks do it.
I'm going to. If they killed Osiris, what makes you think you're going to make it out of this?
He kind of goes silent and says, I know that there's bad people that come into my shop and there's bad people that go into the Blue Pyramid. If you'd like, I can take you to them.
I would
I can
love
introduce you.
some names. You can write them down.
He's skeptical. He gives you one name, and he gives you
Ichabod Crane.
Mr. Jekyll.
He thinks about it for a second.
Bernard Bear, assassin
Rolls
at
it over
large.
and considers it, and gives you it gives you Edward Gavigan.
Edward Gavigan.
He says that's the name I can give you.
We've already talked to him.
You're not there. What for Edward?
Poor Edward, don't you think it's interesting that he's so interested in Egyptian culture? And I don't know.
So are you.
I'm Egyptian.
Just saying, not every Egyptian knows as much about the Black Pharaoh as you do.
It's true.
Just seems
You're
odd.
saying that in your investigation you've had no suspicion of Mr. Gavigan?
I'd say the suspicion is equally on both of you.
Especially, no, never mind.
Especially since we saw the two of you at the Blue Pyramid talking.
We share a cultural interest. That's about it.
You so share a cultural interest?
He chuckles.
I know it was good.
This guy.
No laughing.
Sorry, I didn't mean to make a joke. Sorry.
Well, we'll see if you live the night, and we'll see the same about Mr. Gaffigan. I also
He
like it.
begins to say, "What do you mean the night?" He's all, "Inspector,
You're staying here.
what are you holding me on? What charges are you?"
Oh, you didn't know about the illegal shipment that they found.
He looks at Inspector Barrington, and Inspector Barrington
Wink,
looks at you.
nod, wink, nod.
Inspector Barrington looks at you and says, "Yes, we're looking through the ledgers in your shop." And he says, "You have to have a warrant for something like that." And Barrington insists that he does have a warrant, and says, "We'll look into it and we'll get you out of here by tomorrow." Tuvik starts to get agitated and says, "You have no right to hold me here." You know, the whole gambit. He's not like freaking out or anything, just more argumentative. You know, you have no right to do this type of thing. And then they take him to a holding cell.
I was kind of looking to Gavigan. You talked, Ryan, or
I really think we need to give you a shot.
you're trying to talk to
give it a shot.
Gavigan quite a bit at the Blue Pyramid that one time. I can't remember what they talked about.
Nothing really.
Nothing.
Yeah.
All right, so we need to talk to Gaffigan, and then we can go through Tufik's shop. Although
We should just have the police go pick up Gaffigan.
And they've now become our duels.
Now we're in charge of the police in Scotland Yard.
All right, Barrington, here's what I need you to do. All right, hold on. I'm in charge here. Feet up on his desk. Yeah.
here's the deal.
Because I can't think of any reason to convince the
Jasper,
cops
P.
that they need to. Yeah. I can't think of any reason to convince the cops to go after Edward.
Because it came up
well,
in the interview saying that he was I mean,
Yeah, that's true. He was named by a
That's
person of
true.
interest.
Yeah, you can convince Gavigan to go. Not Gavigan. Barrington to go pick up Gavigan. They come back a few hours later and said, "We don't know where he is. He's not at the Penhue Foundation, which is where he's normally at work days, and he's not his Blue Pyramid or his house here, his flat here in London.
See,
probably stabbing people.
He's a wealthy individual. He's probably got other.
He's probably in the
properties
river.
elsewhere.
Turkey leg hole.
all right. So these murders are they happening in the same place where we're finding the bodies?
Generally, they're thrown into the river.
Thrown in the river.
And that's when we
Is there
find
a
them.
general area where they're going to be thrown in the river?
We don't know where they're originating from. They
Obviously
Obviously
somewhere.
upstream somewhere.
For the dock
And not
worker.
all of them are showing up the river. Some of them are dropped into just the brush on sides of roads. All on the outskirts of London. And it's all over the place. Whoever's doing this has some sort of system, and we haven't figured it out yet.
Do we have like on a map the location where they dumped? I mean, can we see them create like some sort of pattern
Is it
by
some sort
region?
of upside down ankh?
Yeah, some sort of pentagram or.
Yeah, he shows you a map. You can roll
Okay.
spot hidden to see if you find
All right.
anything.
Let's see if I
Come on.
can. Wait, it's wrong, guys. I was gonna roll 2 20s.
What'd you?
No, I don't even come close to making
If you squint your eyes and
Missed.
tilt your head, you can kind of see that maybe it could be an inverted ankh.
it. With fangs.
Alright, so we can't get to point of origin there.
So I'll go get in the truck with what's his face?
Right there are the options.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jasper and Gavigan sit in the front of the lorry.
There you go.
Gaffigan? Come
sorry.
with us.
Found you!
Mind if I tag along?
This is a great van to put people in. Stab them with the trigger.
So, I'm sorry, I got
Got
the
a
wrong
really
van.
nice van here. And trust me, I've seen the inside of a lot of
He
vans.
just starts loading people up. And
Oh, I thought this was.
Oh, this isn't my van.
This is embarrassing.
This only happened like twice before.
Okay, so he so you guys want to jump ahead to
I guess so.
midnight?
I guess so.
Anything you guys want to do?
Well, the only
Take
thing
or
of,
prepare?
I mean, obviously shotguns, flashlights. Do we want to go through the Spice Merchant's house? I mean,
Are they gonna let us?
I don't know.
They won't officially let you know.
Unofficially, if we're in the neighborhood and we decide we're going to go stretch our legs. You know? but oh, you guys just want to point to say wait.
Let's just do it.
I
Okay.
think we need to wait.
Okay.
We can always hit it afterwards if it's a bust.
Okay.
It will be.
So I'm sorry, you're gonna wait to
We're
go to
gonna-
T-Fix?
We're gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna midnight Blue Pyramid, catch them in the act, or follow them to the act. If that doesn't happen, we'll stop by Two Fix. And
Okay.
some cinnamon.
Yeah, so you guys are, just down the street from the Blue Pyramid, the back alley, so you're not, obvious. Sure enough, there's a truck there, parked outside by the back door. It's 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Everything's kind of going normal. There's a guy that's kind of loading up a small amount of crates and putting them in the back of the truck and sort of hanging around there. No one that you recognize. And then midnight comes, and there's about 7 or 8 guys that sort of walk out, and they're kind of laughing and talking to each other, and they jump in the back of the truck, and the guy that was loading the crates jumps in and turns on the engine and starts to drive.
We follow this one? It seems like they weren't being coerced.
Yeah,
It seems like it's a feint to me.
it does. Wish we had a second car.
You can always hail a cab.
We could leave some people behind, like on the street or something.
That's a terrible idea.
You smell burning hair.
Stand under the street
Let's
light.
just follow these guys.
Yeah.
You just want to follow these guys? Okay.
I think so.
Okay, so Barrington and Jasper are sitting in the front. One more person can sit in the front with him. The rest are in the back of the truck. Any
I'll sit in the
preference? Okay. So you sit in the front. So you guys are taking out. You're following this. Let's see how far you follow them before. I was gonna say one of you needs to will drive, but Barrington's driving. So.
You swerve off in the trees.
Take the time. I'm in my black turtleneck, black cap, and now
Yeah.
rubbing oil on my shoe polish.
Got the black trench coat going on.
I also have dead eyes.
Clean the shotgun.
That's right.
Yeah, you got the dead eyes.
I'm in another one.
Okay, so you guys are driving for a good hour and a half, 2 hours.
Wow.
Are we there yet?
And you're, yeah, I'm not sure which direction you're going, but you're going the direction of Essex.
That's east.
You're going east.
West.
You're going west, and
This is a good way.
you're keeping a good distance away, and you see the truck kind of stop at the gate of this estate where there's 2 guards there, and they, the guard talks to the driver. Lets them in. They keep going up this estate, and there seems to be, pretty high walls on either side. And it seems like it's almost like it's just a big wall. Barrington wants to stop at the police box, which I don't know if there was any in the 20s, but he wants to check in with the state and kind of give them a heads up on where they're at. So he calls and comes back and says, Tufik escaped. They don't know how. He's just not in the cell. There's no sign of a breakout or anything like that. He's not there.
You don't say.
So there's that.
There's that.
That's suspicious.
He's gonna show up in the river with a hole of a turkey leg.
What's going to show up here?
Turkey holes.
So you look, and it's an estate that these 2 guards are at. There's a big gate, and it says Miser House, M-I-S-R.
Misery house?
Miser House.
The miser house?
The miser house.
The house miser.
Hey, switch places with me.
Me?
No,
Who are
talk
you-
to the driver.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Barrington says, "Oh, okay. I should say the guard talked to the driver, and then the guard went and used a phone, hung up, and then talked to the driver and let them in.
Oh.
If that makes any difference to you,
I should,
I should let you know that before anything else happens.
Before we ran the door.
I wasn't going to ram the door. I was going to take my necklace out. And
Oh, okay. Well, we can try.
I'm with them.
so not everyone fit in the truck.
So there's 2 guards there.
dark.
I want to use my fast talk. Can I
One
see
in
if
the
I can
morning.
fast talk my way in if I drive the truck up to the guards?
It's gonna go so poorly.
Of course it is.
How about
Do the people in the back of the truck want to do anything?
What?
what's your sneak
Oh,
or
my
hide?
sneak is horrible. I'm a doctor. I'm a doctor, not a thief.
I'm a doctor.
Yeah, sneak is 10.
Alright, mine's 10 as well.
What's
So
mine?
I
My
said
disguise
we
is
can
My
have-
my other character is a thief.
my disguise is 31.
My disguise is 58. Can I use my disguise plus my fast talk?
Go ahead and roll disguise and see what happens.
Rolled so poorly. It isn't going to go well. 4.
What are you going to dress up as?
You have the Ankh. You can pretend to be
I'm
an
gonna
Egyptian.
dress up like an Egyptian. Not a bad 80s music video.
Wraps it.
Right this way, sir. Bam. All right. So okay. So you're going to be driving now. Is everyone else in the back, or and what do you guys want to do in the back? You want to have anything? Are your weapons ready? I guess?
Yes.
Yes.
Weapons
My
ready.
weapon is
Okay.
ready. I'm tempted as soon as you stop, and it looks like it's going to go bad to run out.
Okay. And it's
Force him down.
So are the police
There's a
okay
tarp
with
over
the
it.
fact
Take left, I
It's
take
just
right.
a,
Okay.
They're not okay with anything.
there's just a tarp over the truck. It's
Like a military truck.
yeah, like a military style truck. Open back. Okay, so you pull up and say,
Hey, yeah, sorry we're late. I'm going to pick up some extra people.
okay, what are you here for?
You know, the event.
Okay, so they say,
Tufik sent me.
all right, well, give me a second. I'm going to call up to the house and see if they're expecting you. What name can I give them?
Osiris.
Osiris. Okay, give me just a second. So he goes over to the phone, and he's, wearing the inverted Ankh too, and similar clothing as you. You did a very good job.
Dang right I did.
So he calls, and he's over there for a good minute or two. He comes back over and says, "Sorry, no one's answering. I'm not supposed to let anyone in unless I have permission.
It's okay.
Do you want to roll fast talk? See if-
Yeah. Tufik's going to be really disappointed. And I just can't believe you guys are not letting me in. I'm just a little late.
Well, yeah. Well, this isn't Tufik's estate.
By 2.
He says, I understand Tufik might be upset, but I mean, this isn't his estate, and so it's not his rules, unfortunately.
Yeah, I know. It's just a shame you guys are going to get fired. But anyway,
All
see you
right.
later.
Fired. I'm sorry. Did Mr. Gavigan say
We kick the door
something?
open. Or we jump out the tailgate.
Okay, we're quiet.
You got at least got to let me finish my fast
And
time.
you said okay. That was
You
universal
gave us the
sign
go-ahead.
for okay. And
He gave us the gun and the wink.
Oh, yeah.
you said fired too. I mean, that was
Fired. Yeah, Gaffigan was saying, man, if we don't get enough people this time around, we've got to accelerate our schedule because, man, people are poking around.
So the guy's contemplating it. He says, Gavigan's pretty specific. He would be pretty upset if I just let people onto his personal estate.
I'll call Mr. Gavin and tell him we're going with Plan B.
we jump out the back.
He's taking us out with a
The
shotgun
guy is
raise.
ringing again, and he runs to the phone.
I run up and smack him in the back of the head. Come on.
There's 2 guards, right? Where's the other guard?
I'm on the other side with the shotgun raise, saying, "You move, I fire both barrels."
All right, so you're trying to knock him out
I'm
then?
going to knock him out.
The police are just like, what is going on?
This is a Gaffigan place.
Is there a bludgeon?
I don't know if there is.
I think it's
It's just
just hand to hand.
I can
I
use
thought there was
fist.
club or something.
There's the club.
What do you have in club?
Well, I don't have club.
Yeah.
But I know there's a rule for clubbing.
Is there? I don't see one.
Well, it's not
There's
obvious.
fist.
It's
Grapple.
Here's
and hand.
grapple.
Let's see.
Head kick. What's head? Melee head? You headbutt him?
You said you have grapple?
I have grapple.
Maybe. Well, I mean, I guess you're kind of on shotgun. But
Yeah, I'd have to drop the gun.
No, just
I'm trying to smack
You
him.
just strangle him with it.
True. I'm just gonna grapple.
you're going to grapple him with the gun, do a stranglehold.
You're
Strangle.
gonna grapple him?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
grapple with the gun, pull him away from the phone.
Right.
Okay, come on, number 65.
21.
Boom!
All right, now there's specific rules for grapple.
There's specific rules.
There's always specific rules.
I know. This is a weird one.
The specific rule is he's being grappled by a bunch of armed people stand over him.
Exactly.
And 2 police officers are very concerned about what's happening.
Oh, I don't know how
So
I
I
feel
guess
about this. Jasper
He can try and throw it off with the grapple
Jasper's like, this is
attack
the
of his
greatest
own.
We never get to have this much action on the voice. You Yanks are the best.
He starts lighting the truck on fire.
Jasper, relax.
So he gets a kind of a counter grapple, I think.
I think so. I
He's
think it's on the
solid crap.
resistance table, but I'm.
Yeah, well, it's a counter grapple for the but if he succeeds, I think at that point you then control it. I don't think he gets another.
He gets one chance to stop me.
Yeah.
Good luck.
But it was from behind like a rogue.
That's right.
He did it from behind.
Rogues do it from behind.
I'm holding him pretty tight.
All right, you got him. Yes. I'll give it to you because I can't find the ruling. So yeah, you've got him. You're holding him. Are you trying to knock him unconscious?
Yes, I would like to knock him unconscious.
You keep hitting him. He goes.
The knockout
What do
rule
you
is
do?
page 60. If you are curious. Sorry. I shouldn't.
Page 60. You would need to roll. Or you would need to roll club. You'd have to hit him, or like melee. Do you have melee?
I have fist.
You can attempt to knock him out with your fist if you like.
I just don't want to lose him. I hit him with my fist.
Okay.
I'm taking my
Where's
grapple
Kun
check
Lee?
and
Kun
my
Lee
fist
could do it
check.
with his fist.
Meanwhile, the rest of us have our gun pointed at the second
Okay, so
guy.
roll. Go ahead and
Yeah.
roll damage for that.
1d3 plus my damage bonus. Okay. So
Which is a 1d4.
where's your 3?
It's okay.
Where's the pill?
The red pill.
That's a 3. Nope. 2.
That's a 2.
2, and then 1d4.
That's a 3. You rolled a
Oh,
3.
three,
He did
okay.
maximum damage. Plus 4. He did 7 damage.
7 damage.
7 damage.
With his fist.
This is payback.
He couldn't lead that guy.
This is for getting hit. I mean, you do as much damage when
Yeah, you knock him out. He's unconscious.
Thanks for
And that's official
Like,
ruling. I
That's
didn't just
official rule. We didn't.
skip on that one. Like, oh, you knocked him out.
Yay. Official.
yeah, I think that's a check mark.
Totally taking check on both.
You can get a check. Okay, so
Meanwhile,
you've got the other one.
We've got the other
Yeah.
one. We're all pointing guns at him.
And then you're saying like, oh, other guy.
So he's, and Barrington's like, you probably shouldn't kill anyone. Jasper's got his gun out. Both of them.
We don't want to kill
Played in
anyone.
1911.
We just know that apparently this is,
Barrington says we can't just we don't have a warrant. We can't.
you
What
can't
the-
go in.
He says,
There's obviously something
He
fishy
does.
going on here.
I guess I'm outnumbered.
We're not going to hurt the police, but people are about to be murdered in there.
So he says, "All right, this is the last time."
One last time.
People are about to be turkey holed. We got to go now.
One last job.
Sounds so bad.
Alright, we need to ask the guy where they're going, where they are.
Okay. So
What are they turkey holed
I'm
people
going
on?
to tie
yeah,
up.
for just threatening.
Oh, he's not gonna let you tie him up. He
The
pulls
guy
out a
that-
knife and is.
Well, no, the guy, I'm tying up
Oh,
the guy.
okay. No, the other guy now pulls out a knife. Then
Which guy?
Someone should just have
You mean so with like 5
the
people
other
holding
guy,
a
yeah,
gun?
with guns on him, and he charges Regina.
Vagina get hacked.
Have my
Yeah,
gun
mostly
out.
you guys all have your gun out, so
I think that's fair.
you guys aren't in
Probably
a
should.
circle, are
You
you?
probably shouldn't. You probably shouldn't shoot him. That'd probably draw attention. They'd probably hear all the gunfire.
I'm not going to take a knife.
He's charging.
You gotta
you.
shoot.
And he's
Shoot
yelling,
We're gonna alert.
screaming.
We're gonna.
He's calling you a traitor
We're gonna.
Calling me a
because
Because you look Egyptian.
We're going to awaken the
Are you
hive.
gonna take that?
I'm not a traitor, you are.
He says, "Oh," and then keeps charging.
Oh. I don't know what that
So yeah, if you'd like to shoot or dodge or something,
Can we
you can.
dodge and then we all like grapple him? Dodge him.
All right, down pile. Just watch out for the knife.
Yeah.
But I don't have. All I have is like my normal 50.
Take
to
one
fit.
for the team. I say as he's running slowly towards us.
He's all.
I'll try to dodge.
You'll try to dodge. Okay. Let me see. Oh, he misses. He goes by and swings and misses.
Sweet. So you don't
I
even-
didn't have to roll my dodge.
Nice. All right, let's take care of
It's
this guy.
everybody
Yeah.
else's turn. Everyone else gets a combat turn. He missed.
I guess I'll try to fist him.
I'm gonna try.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna all try and
Go ahead. Have
I'll
at it.
go for a punch. Yeah. You go first.
No. My fist
Everyone's
fit.
missing. Just
Oh, nope.
Yes. I am.
Yes.
what you hit him for.
That's a good question. Trying to remember. I know it's not much. I'm not that strong. I'm trying to remember where to look.
What are we doing?
We're punching.
We're all fisting.
The guy missed. The guy missed his attack, so now everyone else gets a turn to try to punch him.
Punch.
Fair enough.
Okay. Well, it's just the 1d3.
This is embarrassing.
So I'll just.
So I'll do check.
Oh,
Or roll the pill.
1.
yeah. 1 point.
You graze him.
Yeah. My strength is
For the
horrible.
damage.
You hurt your hand.
Are the police just letting me be skewered?
Actually, Jasper's gonna take a shot at him.
Yeah.
That's what I would.
Jasper leans in and punches him.
Haymakers and
Okay, yeah, Jasper hits him for 3 damage.
Oh, 4. Okay.
You gonna come over and?
I guess if I have time to get over.
No, that's right. You're still tying him up.
I'm
Never
still
mind.
trying. I got it.
Okay, so I guess it's his turn again.
Okay, yeah, so he's yelling too.
Dang it.
He's making a little bit of noise. He misses.
At least he's just wildly swinging in the air.
Man, I could not roll.
He should have used his club.
No.
So everybody's.
I make it again.
All right, go ahead.
At least you can hit something.
Please.
I can hit some. I just have like a strength of 7. So it's like, another 1 point. Another 1.
No, that's a 3.
Is
No,
it?
that's a 1.
That's all right. That was 1.
So you hit for 1. Jasper hits for 1. Barrington's gonna take a shot too. He's like, well, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. He hits him.
Queensberry rules.
All right, he kills him. So Barrington swings and just like he swings like his knuckles are out a bit and they sort of sink into the guy's temple and the guy just drops.
There's just a moment of stunned silence.
You
I guess
guys
you
are-
get to fill out the
Yeah.
paperwork on that one.
All of you, including Barrington, will need to roll sanity.
With sanity.
I have to roll.
Yeah.
I had a pass for once.
I passed.
You guys just beat a guy to
Yeah.
death. It took turns and
I'm totally fine.
He
with
was
that.
trying to kill us.
Yeah, he was trying to kill. We were trying to do it quietly.
Pass.
did you guys pass?
Yeah, pass.
Was I technically there?
He's tying the
You
guy up.
can
in the
turn
corner.
around and be a little surprised at the sight.
Surprise.
Failed.
Well, roll. Flip this coin. If you get the platypus, you do not have to take any sanity hits.
Simone Platypus.
Well, you have Australian money?
Yes, I'm not really sure how I got it, but
Platypus.
Isn't
all right.
That's
Isn't
it.
that,
I love
is
the
it,
extra added
Australian
50.
20 piece?
That's sweet.
Good book. Platypus.
Yes, it is.
Because I got some of those in my safe.
I don't know where I got it.
You
But
probably
I like
stole
it.
it from him. You probably rip it off.
I also have your yen.
Don't worry. We'll hide this body.
Yeah,
Just like Harlem.
Barrington's a little shaken.
I put my hand on his shoulder.
He's
We were just trying to knock him out.
He was in self-defense.
and Jasper sort of like
You get to do the paperwork on that one.
Drank the body.
so
of
he's
his
at this point he's all do whatever you need to do.
Let's take him in the truck.
Put him in the truck.
Yeah.
Okay, so you put him in the truck.
Should we take the tied up guy?
Heck yeah.
The truck.
Throw him in the truck with
Put
the
him under
body.
the tire on your way in. Whoops.
Get the
Everyone
police,
get back in the
get
truck.
the police to give us the sweet truck, do all our murdering for us.
I know.
This one's on you.
We're doing this wrong.
Just get somebody else to do our dirty work.
Just have to let Scotland Yard do it all.
They're coming with us to Egypt.
So we pull up to the house, I guess.
He's losing his job.
Well, no, it's actually on. So once you get past the gate, there's like there's a bridge, and you realize that this is like the estate is on an island, and there's this bridge that you go across to get to it.
Is it like a...
You guys can roll spot hidden. You guys, so you're driving up and you approach this bridge.
I
I made it just.
You notice that it looks like the bridge can swing on its axis to allow boats to go by.
In other words, we want to
Potentially meaning once you get the truck to the middle, it could.
Yeah.
It could be a trap.
Do we see any way to any controls on this side, or is it all on the other
Yeah, I mean,
side?
there's controls on this side, but
Well, could we leave one person at the controls?
leave the guy you tied up.
Jam him in.
We can leave Barrington there.
You want to leave Barrington there?
Yeah, he probably doesn't want to come along. He can be here.
Okay, so yeah, at this point he's very shaken up at the whole thing,
Yeah.
but he sort of says okay, nods that he knows what's going on, and stands by the
Look.
controls.
Takes a strong man to murder somebody with his hands. I never liked you more.
So yeah, you guys want to drive out
Yeah.
across the bridge?
Might as well give it a shot.
Okay, so you're driving. It's a sort of a rickety bridge. It's making lots of creaking noises. There's a good amount of fog that starts going over the
Of course there is.
bridge. But yeah, you pull up and it seems fairly dead. There's no sign of the other truck. The estate's quite large, but there's a drive that leads up to the house where there's, some lights on, but there's no trucks parked there. There does seem to be some sort of
And there doesn't seem to be any other road or path that we can
There's
see.
there seems to be a light source emanating further off on the estate where there's no roads that are prepared. But you drive up and you come up to the house. It's a very large estate, two-story building, very ornate, old-looking.
When you say farther on, does this look like something that we could get an army truck across, or is it too wooded, or
You could try. Who's driving now?
I don't know who's got a.
I have 40 when it comes to
I
driving.
think that's better than me.
Who said? Well, didn't we say what's his face was a good lorry driver? Wasn't that the whole?
Oh,
reason?
Jasper?
Jasper can drive a lorry. Yeah.
Yeah, but he stayed.
No.
No, Barrington
Barrington
State.
Oh, Barrington stayed. Okay.
That's busy.
But do we really want to, if people are there, do we want to drive a big noisy truck up to the rim?
That's a good point.
We could always
This
leave
is
the truck
this
at
is
the
a bad
bridge
representation
and block
of it, but here's the truck.
This
is
looks like
turkey
another-
There's the estate. This is the front door,
Mhm.
and then off in the distance behind you can kind of see a little bit of a light source. The building's huge. The lights are on, and it doesn't look like there's anything in it at this point.
Let's go to the light source.
We could leave the truck here blocking the road.
I say we light
And
the
walk.
mansion on fire and then go to the light source.
The mansion
Create a bigger light source.
The fog's not rolling in here.
And we'll use that as a fallback.
I don't think Dick would approve, but alright.
I think we should fall back to the mansion in case we get
Oh yeah.
Burning down a building should always be an option.
Alright, so the question is, do we drive the lorry or do we leave it here?
And then walk in the fog the whole way.
We have our flashlights. We've done it before.
Yeah, torches out.
Someone
Don't
want
hunt.
to roll an idea?
I'll roll.
I'll roll.
Who has the highest idea?
I have 80.
Okay, that's about as good as it gets.
I have an idea.
18.
18.
Solid idea.
The house really does look empty. Maybe it would be a good idea to check stuff out.
Alright, maybe we should look at the house first.
Alright, we'll check this first.
But if it's empty, that means there's nobody getting murdered inside of it.
That's true.
Easy then. We'll be playing.
Maybe we'll find some turkey.
We need to stop people from getting turkey holed.
That's true. You need to stop the turkey holes.
Alright, we'll be quick.
You're such a turkey hole.
Okay. So we'll go in.
Right, you're immediately swarmed by.
Your idea was bad.
Your idea.
Immediately swarmed by
Yeah.
You're immediately swarmed by Egyptian ninjas.
Just bees, lots of bees.
By Egypt,
Just like that
ninja
Oprah Winfrey
bees.
gift.
People are crying.
You get a bee, you get a bee, everybody gets a bee.
That's my favorite gift. Well, one of them.
That's one of my favorites.
I like Eli Manning during the Super Bowl in the box.
Oh yeah.
Where he's like not moving, but you can see everyone behind him moving.
Alright, so we go in.
You go in. Okay, so
We drive the lights off. Drive up to it.
yeah, the lights are. You walk up. This is the first room here. You notice that the lights are on, but as far as furniture, it's really bare for that type of household. I mean, it's sort of the essentials. There's a table, maybe a chair or two.
Mm-hmm.
There's a fireplace here. Sorry, I didn't finish drawing this. Let's see. Yeah, there's a fireplace here, and then there's a door there. You guys are actually the doors. There's the steps. So you guys come in here, fireplace, a door to another room there, and then a set of stairs that leads upstairs.
Should we check out the fireplace? Like push buttons and feel it up really well?
Spot hidden.
Check out this fireplace.
We gotta do Wolfenstein.
Roll a 7.
What's it? You rolled a 7?
And also that one opens up.
You found a secret room.
I know.
And Hitler comes out with 2 Gatling guns for arms.
Not that secret room.
Let's see. Okay, so what you notice here, I mean, with your superior spot hidden, on either side here are there are 2 separate handles, is what it looks like. Or levers.
Pull them at the same time.
1, 2, 3.
Ellie, get over here.
Who's on which one?
Ellie, yeah, the one that's been sleeping in the back of the trunk. She's just been.
I just woke up.
She's just been sleeping with us.
What happened? So,
That fog really got you.
Ellie, you killed a man. You punched him and he died. Are you okay?
We were just trying to knock him out.
You don't remember anything. Yeah, that's something that happens after you murder someone. Sometimes you forget.
Ellie's alternate personality is actually Inspector Gavin.
Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, all over again.
That would be a fun character to create too. Create a Jekyll and Hyde. Have a certain trigger.
That would
Have
be
a specific trigger, yeah.
Boom.
Does anybody
So-
want to help me pull some levers?
I'll pull the lever.
Okay.
So who's pulling which one? We got here.
I'll pull the left side.
Okay.
Or Cameron take top, I'll take bottom. So
Yeah,
it's
north.
like-
Sorry,
From that picture, I can't tell.
Okay.
the north side.
Okay. Cameron. Okay. What do we got here?
Cameron take the left and the cup. I'm assuming he means top.
Yeah, how if you look at it, we're looking at it from where we are. It'd be the left.
It's from us. Yeah, that would be the left.
Yeah, he's right.
Well, we'll start with Ryan. Ryan opens his, and it's a door. Well, both of you pull it, and 2 doors swing open.
Oh, 2 doors. I thought
Yeah,
one,
2
one.
separate.
I know.
2 separate doors swing open. On
This is
either
not how
side
it
of
works in the video
fireplace.
games.
Both have to stand there. Open.
Do you both want to go down at the same time, or?
We should probably clear one at a time.
Yeah, I don't know about this whole splitting up the party deal.
I don't know about that either.
Especially if it involves fog and monsters.
Where's that 20-cent piece? That's which door we'll go down.
It's 20 cents, not dollars, huh?
$20.
Platypus, we go down mine. It's a platypus. I say we go down my door.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright.
Yep. Let's see what that is.
Tactical formation.
Queen Elizabeth II.
Should I go?
Did I stutter?
Oh, Canada. Oh, native land. It's not a country yet because it's not 1986. You hear that, Canadians? You're not a country until Trudeau makes you a country.
They're the colonies.
With the local Commonwealth.
Just a comment.
They celebrate their independence like they're 160 years old, but they're not.
They're not.
Okay. So you go into the one that you open, and it's just a very small room. There, I mean, there's a chair. There's kind of a bed there. Does anyone have history?
I have anthropology.
20.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, I have 30. I have 30
go ahead
history.
and roll that, see if you can-
I have 45.
25.
I have 30.
Look at that,
That
he passed.
You can go ahead and put a
Check
check by it. But it, I mean, it looks like it's a priest hole. It's where people would hide priests that were being hunted by the government way back in the day.
Okay. The Catholic's house.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. There's nothing. I mean, there's like I said, there's like a chair and a mattress down there. That's about it.
No spot hiddens are gonna find anything.
No spot hiddens.
Okay. Top and do the left one.
Do the north one.
The other one.
Okay, so the other one you do find something. There's a set of stairs going down, and it takes you into this area where it looks something like.
A turkey leg.
Everything.
Looks like
A turkey.
The final boss is a giant turkey.
No, this is the turkey wing. This is where they had put all those.
so you come down the stairs here,
Is it jail?
and yes, there are cells here. And there are
Pistol and then a jail.
figures hunkered down in these two cells, and then there's a door at the end there.
Suppose there are two figures hunkered down.
You didn't say people, you said figures.
Suppose I'll go over to the one on the east side of the room and try to talk to him. Or it. Or the thing.
Okay.
Quietly.
You there. Hello? Can you hear me?
You there.
So someone sort of looks up at you, and you recognize it as Jezebel
Oh. From the...
from the painter's house
Oh.
who took off, and she sort of sits up.
Well, I didn't know her, right? Because I wasn't
Did
at
you?
I wasn't at the painter's house.
Well,
You weren't, but
we all traveled together, though. She came over with us. So you would have known her.
That's right.
So she's, God, you gotta get me out of here.
Come on, guys, get the hell out of here.
Right now, everyone knows.
Yeah, Counter Strike. Come on, let's go. Let's get the hell out of here. You can hear it all the way across the map.
Everyone knows that.
The world's loudest whisper.
Wow. So yeah, she's like, you gotta get me out of here. These guys are nuts. They come and they said, they kidnap people. I was kidnapped about a week ago, but the people that were in here before had been down here for months before they took them out to
Chicken hole them?
do whatever it is that they do. Yeah, chicken hole is what they call it. We're not
Third.
keen on finding
Have
out.
it asked for getting to safety.
That's the term I made up for it, chicken holing.
Sounds so terrible.
I don't know yet.
She said she was hanging out, after... She explains that after the whole painter incident, she needed to go get a drink, so she went to this club called the Blue Pyramid. She started hanging out there quite a bit, and then eventually, there were some people that said that they were, had a some sort of get together at someone's house or something. She didn't quite understand everything, but she, was at a low point in her life after everything that happened. So she jumped in the truck a week ago and took off. Well, not a week; it'd be last month. Yeah, because this is once a month. So last month.
Ask her if she has any necklaces on.
I'm going to let Scarth decide her fate, because Scarth is the one that was in the house. Had more interaction with her than I did.
I checked to make sure that the door is locked.
The cell door?
The cell door.
It is.
I just want to make sure.
She was pretending.
1 moment.
And then all this, you hear a voice from the other cell that's familiar as well, and it's Elisha.
Oh, the dancer.
And she said that she was just put in there that night. She said that her family was threatened if she didn't accompany them, and she wanted to find out maybe what had happened exactly to her fiance, and she panicked and made a poor choice, obviously, and now she's in this cell. She says, "Like I told you, this is the cult. This is the people that killed my fiance, the people that are performing all the murders. It happens here."
Looking down, not so in the cells, but anywhere else, do we see like a rack of keys or anything like that, or desks or something that?
You don't see any keys right away. There is a door here, though, at the end.
Okay.
I'm gonna assume anyone have locksmith. I've got a 1.
I have 1%.
But I'm afraid to try and fail it really badly and jam the lock.
They're stuck in there forever.
It's no good. The lock's frozen.
Can we? Oh, they don't have radios back then.
You could shoot the locks.
We might accidentally kill
Oh, so we
somebody.
got movie rules going on. Okay.
Keep
No, I
shooting
guess
the bars.
Step aside.
Shotgun. Bam! Holes. Buckshot everywhere.
I didn't think they'd ricochet.
Your eyes and ears.
I guess we can go to the next room and see if there's keys.
Yeah. Open the door slowly.
Okay, so you open the door, and there is a separate room there. It looks like it used to be maybe a torture chamber. Might still be. Could still be used for that. There are keys up against the wall. There's like a table. There's a table right here. There's some paraphernalia, including keys. So there's keys there, and then everywhere else in the room is just piled books and jewelry and inverted ankhs and scrolls, like everything. Like this is like the hoard of whatever's going on.
I make sure that she doesn't see it.
Make sure that who doesn't.
Regina doesn't see it. Try to go around.
There's keys.
Grab the keys. There's absolutely nothing in there.
I run into the room and come out just like covered head to toe in
Just
jewelry.
bedazzled. Go ahead and roll a spot hidden. Regina can because she ran in there. You have like 7 inverted ankhs on your neck. And
I fail.
you fail? Okay.
I would pass.
You pass. Okay, so I mean, all the jewelry and everything, I mean, it looks fairly ordinary. None of it's like glowing. You don't feel funny when you touch it. But you do find on the desk a ledger.
Ooh.
Ledger.
Let the record show we have a physical prop here.
Which seems to be
We should have gone to Shanghai.
various shipping information for different items.
Statue.
Ooh.
What's
What's that?
of Yig. Solid gold. You're a crazy
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know a statue.
So the ledger,
Stone image of Cthulhu.
That's my statue.
Arabic scrolls. This is all the stuff we stole from the Infinity Foundation.
You mean that we found in the dumpster outside a completely legitimate?
The Juju house.
so who all's like seeing this hoard? Like this is
Well, I'm in
sealing
there.
the floor.
I'd say probably at this point we've all at least poked
Okay.
our heads in.
So everybody roll 1d3. If you need one, you can borrow one.
Yeah.
Don't roll too much.
I rolled
It'll
a
roll right off
1.
the table.
It's a D4. Can't
That's right.
I can't even read what that says.
It's
a 1.
oh, I put dots on there, so however many dots are there.
Oh, okay. I got a 1.
Okay, so you take that many hits insanity.
Sweet.
Haha! I will not go insane this day.
Also, you found this with the ledger too. Sorry, I forgot that.
I will not. I go insane, but not this day.
Today.
Dear Aubrey, Elias has been dealt with in New York. You must stop Brady. It is stupefying that he has evaded us for so long. This man may become an obstacle to our great lord. If you wish,
Brady?
I will.
Tom Brady?
Brady from Brady. No, it wasn't Brady Carlisle.
Brady was part of the Carlisle expedition. He was Roger Carlisle's friend and bodyguard.
Ah.
And Aubrey Penhue was the founder of the Penhue
Yeah,
Foundation.
yeah.
But yeah, that's what you find there. The two
Well,
prisoners
this is
are.
dealt with. So Aubrey is then still alive, and so is Brady.
Apparently they're both still alive.
You hear voices like, "Let us out! Come on! Did you find the keys?"
Do we see? Do we actually see any keys?
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
keys.
thanks.
next to
Okay, I
you.
grabbed the keys. So I say, please keep your guns on them, and I go and open them.
Okay. Yeah. Got it. Ready.
Elisha runs and gives you a hug, and then
Stabs me.
Isabel pushes her out of the way and gives you an even bigger hug.
Thank you, madam.
And says, "I missed you. We've been through so much together."
Alright. We refrain from the hugging in the future.
Now, don't take this the wrong way, but we don't like when people get close to us because they usually turn into lizards about now.
It's true. It's been awful scaly.
You would know about it. You would know.
So should we
I
have,
would.
So Elisha
Just
says,
know.
"We either have to leave. We have to leave right now. There's too many of them. We gotta go."
Too many of them. Where are they? The house is
It-
empty.
I say we have Jasper take them back because at this
So you're
point,
leaving us without transportation?
On an island?
This sounds like a wonderful plan.
I was just saying at this point that's more than a probable cause of Scotland Yard.
Yeah, at this
Just
point, I
saying.
mean, even if we all went back, we could at least get a warrant. I mean,
Yeah, I mean-
we have so many people locked up and
People are
something.
going to be turkey holed this night.
That's
Well,
right.
Elisha is insistent that people probably will be turkey holed. Jezebel
Lord.
doesn't care.
The writer of this module. Where did you get that from?
Also, people playing my story. Turkey hold.
You know, we're gonna like be watching the news one night just with other people. Go, man, that guy got turkey hole, and you're gonna be like, what are you doing?
Dick and Regina. This is a horror game.
Maybe for you.
This is just life for us.
it's a hard knock life for us.
Doing Annie RPG.
Alright, we can send them back to the other.
Jezebel seems up for a fight.
Jezebel's up for a fight.
She asks for a gun.
Don't give her
Here's
She
a-
runs into the spare room and finds a club
one. Perfect.
and then burn it off.
She has
You're gonna
to
turkey
prep.
hole him back.
It's very tight on her. She's a large woman.
So it is what it
Even the
is.
chain.
So,
Just force it
okay,
on
fine.
the
We
neck.
can send Jesper back, and if he's still alive, he can take what's-his-face with him.
So you're sending them all back
What?
to the truck?
I don't like this idea. We could have them sitting in the truck,
Well,
like
that's
ready
what I'm
to
saying.
drive off.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
think we should
even
use
if
the
it's not
truck.
they don't, yeah, at least that far, because it just seems like at this point to have something get out. So if something bad happens, we have a good probable cause for Scotland Yard.
Elena and Jasper should go to the truck and wait. And if things start going pear-shaped, they go out, pick up Baddington,
Paddington Bear.
whatever his name is. Badgerton.
Badgerton.
Baddington. I don't remember. his name.
Gavigan?
No,
No, wait, no.
We're trying to kill Gavin.
Yeah, that's right.
Detective
Death Fingers.
Ben,
Death's hand.
He's as deadly as a certain Asian butler.
I knew I should have.
Okay, so you guys send them back to the truck then?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Yes, we send them back to the
Okay, so they're at the truck, and the truck's just right now at the front of the estate.
You can certainly
Yes.
okay.
Now what would you like to do?
Oh, I
So
guess we
we're-
should move towards the lake, right? Or I guess we
Well,
can go upstairs.
in this back room, is there another passage, or does it stop? That back room with all the stuff.
There's not another passage. It's
Okay, it's just that's just it. Okay.
there's enough stuff back there where the rest of you could put on pretty legitimate looking cultist costumes.
I say we do it.
Oh well, we can
Cult
do
is
that.
Like, we don't look Egyptian. Though.
Everyone grab a turkey leg.
You don't look Egyptian, but neither did Edward Gavigan, who has
That's
implied
true.
that this is his estate.
Right.
I look pretty Egyptian. 'Cause I
You
look
look pretty darn Egyptian.
You did
If any
amazing.
Egyptians are listening, I'm sorry.
What? They don't know what you look like.
No, but he rolled well.
I did roll.
He rolled like an Egyptian.
It's okay. You rolled very well.
You rolled well. You'd be proud of him for that.
I rolled so well you couldn't argue with my Egyptian.
Alright, so, yeah, we all dress up to look like cultists. And,
Oh, we're just pretending to be cultists?
we're not going to
He's all,
Turkey.
I already took the blood oath. There's really no going back for me.
I wish we would have stated that.
I need you guys to join.
We kind of swore our allegiance. I hope you don't mind.
I have to kill you. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry.
Turkey hold.
Turkey hole.
He's like automating. He's got a slingshot. He just gotta at these clubs.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, so we're gonna go back upstairs and go out the back.
We should go up to
door.
top floor. I guess we haven't got up there yet.
It's like a 3-story house. It'll
It's
take
it's
forever.
a two-story
You can,
house. We're just in the basement.
I'll save you time. You're not going to find anything.
Okay,
Okay.
let's go.
That's my whole thing. Like,
It's a huge house, and there's really nothing else in it.
Yeah. Okay. I
like
didn't
we'll
really
be
need
searching
to.
around and finding more.
Alright, go
People
on.
are going to be turkey holed
Run
here.
out-
Yeah.
Run out of time.
It'll take you 2 weeks. It'll be time for the next
So we
step,
gotta
right?
take care of that?
So yeah, okay. So you guys want to roll sneak? What's your approach? Like, it's a good maybe half-mile out. It looks like the lights emanating.
I could
So
roll
you guys-
sneak. I have 40 on sneak.
Okay, you guys want to?
Well,
it shouldn't be too difficult. I mean, there's a
Right.
big like bonfire
Okay.
thing, so getting up to the outskirts of it shouldn't be
We'll
too
get to
hard.
the outskirts of
But yeah,
it.
roll, sneak.
Oh,
Wow.
just fail.
I rolled a 4.
I made it
This is
on
awesome.
a 20.
You step on a stick.
19.
You also step on a stick.
I roll a 4, which means I
That's
pass.
pretty good.
You
You
are
do
the
hear
knight.
a
I am the
a bird caw really loud when you step on a stick, and then fly off.
I hate birds.
So yeah,
Shmi,
Okay, so you
who's
make
well
it-
disguised and sneaked, just disappears into the darkness.
you make it to the clearing, and there's like a giant bonfire, as well as off to the side there's an obelisk, like a
Just like the Washington Monument.
like a Washington monument, and it is there's a bunch of people chained up to it, as well as like one person that's going through this gauntlet of people turkey holding him, hitting him with a club, and that's what's kind of going on right now.
I knew there was people being turkey holed.
So there's people tied to the obelisk. There's a gauntlet of people. and
There's
guys
there's
running
a bunch of people like dancing around, hitting people. Also, Tufik and Gavigan are there.
Oh,
They are dressed up, and they've got these two. They're holding onto these two scepters. They look
Similar to the scepters he showed us before.
very similar to the scepters he showed you before, and
They might be the same ones.
it might be. It just might be. And yeah, they're sort of dictating what's going on.
I say we use our disguises, sneak into the camp, pretend like we're all woo, and then we go shoot Gavigan and Tufik in the head.
How about this? How about this?
Okay. All right.
Listen to what Shmi plan. Before we contemplate
I
other
normally
plans,
wouldn't do this, but yes.
go back,
Mhm.
get what's his face and what's her face out of the truck.
Mhm.
I take the truck,
Mhm.
drive it towards the bonfire as fast as I can.
Mhm. Jump out.
Mm-hmm.
What if it runs into the
There
obelisk?
isn't people around the bonfire, right?
I don't care. No,
Wait, I thought the whole
That's why
reason.
we're here. You're not
As
worried
you're
about
discussing
people.
this, from the sky descends this giant skeletal bird. Like it's probably
Run like mad.
It's about a story tall, and it's kind of like the size of an elephant, a large elephant.
So it's like 10, 12 feet.
Yeah, and it's they've killed the first guy, and the thing is eating it, and everyone's sort of cheering and They have
Oh,
some
just
awareness
opening on us.
It's not descending on
And
us.
game over.
It's not descending on you.
The party has been
It's
wiped.
not descending on you yet.
You didn't do anything.
It does sort of look up in your direction. You don't know if it's noticed you. You don't know what type of perception this has. But then it sort of continues eating. Oh yeah, roll sanity.
I figured that was fun. Oh, I
made that
failed.
one. What's the make it?
D3.
D3 if you make it. Kinda like
Have any of you lost? Well, go ahead and roll this. And then,
So I
Even
failed.
if you make it.
Can I see the D3 from you?
yes. So yeah, roll a D3 of sanity. Then you lose that.
That is pretty
sanity.
brutal.
Alright. A 3 or a 1?
1.
It's a 1.
I think it's a
That's
1.
been pivotal.
Gulp.
Here, I think it's 1.
3.
I can't quite make
Yep,
out the black.
yeah. So you lose that much sanity. Has anyone lost 5 sanity within the last game hour, like at the house? I don't think.
Yes.
Yes.
2, 3.
You have
Yeah.
I
From
lost
the-
1,
from-
1, now I lost 3. Oh,
Yeah.
since the house?
since the house. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Like,
since
the Miser house, like
No.
No.
showing up tonight. Okay.
This is the first time losing you.
All right. Okay. Yeah. So that's what you're seeing at this moment. Is
I have no idea what that is.
well, you're seeing the giant bird, and 8 cultists plus Tufik and Gavigan.
Okay, so we got
Severely
10
outmatched.
giant-
They're cheering and they're getting ready to. They start unchaining someone from the obelisk, sort of send them through another gauntlet.
How fast can you get back to the truck?
Fast.
I'm just saying, Dick would probably try to ride the bird back to the truck.
Sadly, I'm only my brother's sister.
and a painting appears. Jake pops out of it.
The holy painting.
That is my plan, but I don't really have any good. I mean, I don't know what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
We can either run away at this point because we're not gonna fight a giant bird.
There's 10 of them and a bird. There's
And then the skeleton bird. Now we could potentially go off the theory that if we cut off the head, the rest of them will run like cowards, and the giant skeleton bird will disappear.
Yeah, I mean,
Cut off the head.
that was why I wanted
As
to
in
shoot
to the-
Galligan.
Yeah.
Get Toothpick.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was gonna
the best
say the
thing
head of the
was-
bird.
I'm taking that home. Cooking
One
it in
of
the
the
barbecue.
two ladies will attack it, and then hopefully be able to cut its head off, and then yell, "I am no man."
I am no man.
Stab it in
brave.
the face.
And then her handle's triple.
It'll be fine. Then they'll find their one love in the hospital. It'll be fine.
Nice.
I know.
It's a good story.
Okay, so our choices are either fight or run.
can we get close enough to actually take out the 2 leaders?
Yeah, we'd probably have to go through the bird and the cultist to get to Tufik and Gaffigan. I'm assuming.
And hope they don't recognize us even though we're dressed up as cultists.
They won't recognize Regina.
You have to go in alone.
I only got the one
It's
pistol.
a one-man mission.
Suicide.
You gotta do this for the rest of us.
We'll give you my other pistol and you just sit between them.
Assassin's Creed style.
Okay, we gotta make a decision.
I know.
People are dying.
People are dying.
They start
The giant dead bird.
beating the
How do we
next
beat a
guy.
dead bird?
You don't.
I know. The summoning spell.
Like, can we summon the creature?
I didn't learn it though. Can I re-roll for a sanity check to try and
You want to try to learn it right now?
while we're there? I could. Yeah, we could. Giant creature
The light
battle.
is just
Should have thought of this before we left.
Okay, I'm getting
so
this truck.
okay. You have. Did you send Jasper back, or is he?
He's at the
Jasper
truck.
is at
He's at the truck. With the girl.
With Elena.
Okay.
I don't like that.
One of you want to roll luck?
Well,
I'll roll.
You guys,
Wait,
can- you guys
luck.
can
Oh,
roll
I-
luck.
I've got a luck of 80.
Oh, you
Go
should roll
for
luck.
it.
shut your face and roll.
80. Oh no,
That is-
8.
Eight.
Sorry, I rolled 8.
That's much better.
It's a lucky roll.
Super lucky.
I was gonna say that
Jasper
it's
rides
either
the
8
drum.
or 800.
Yeah.
You don't see any light, but you hear an engine closer than it should be.
What have you done?
Okay, I think we get ready to start just blasting.
We're all gonna die.
You look back and Jasper sort of jumps on the truck. I'm a really good truck driver, and I want to see if you guys are okay.
We gotta point towards the giant bird.
Giant death bird.
Holy shit!
So we're gonna drive the truck into the.
He says, "I want one."
Take a hold of that wheel.
We light the truck on fire and drive it into the bird.
I say we're doing it.
Alright, light the truck on fire.
We don't have to drive. We're driving into a bonfire.
Drive the truck. Alright, drive the truck. Jasper, take the wheel.
Jasper, take the wheel.
Gentlemen, it's been a pleasure.
Godspeed.
Maybe he should go.
Jasper Eagleton.
Maybe he should go get the police or something.
Yeah. So, what is your plan? Do you want him to ram the giant
I
bird?
think at this point, ramming the giant bird,
And then just trying to get to the leaders.
blaze of glory is great. And then we're gonna try to kill Tufik and
Yeah.
Gaffigan.
Why is every game we end with just slaughtering as many people as possible?
That's how we roll.
Run! Get through
This is the
the...
corner we get
Let's
painted
see.
into.
I guess we should...
Gosh. He's got a lot of hit points.
I'm sure he does.
That's what I was thinking. If he could, I don't know, by angle, can we get the truck, like just have the truck bear down on,
Gaffigan.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
just hit.
Jasper's
run
like, I'll
over.
take as many of them cultists out as I can before I nail that bird.
Do we want?
Before I turkey hole that turkey.
Would we rather him kill Gaffigan and whatever?
I think we should go. I mean, the bird's gonna kill us. I think our best bet is to kill Gaffigan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
we gotta
Tufik.
kill this one.
So you
Yeah.
want the truck to kill Gaffigan?
I think we should
If
just
he
try and
can
run
reach
over.
them, because were they raised up or were they on the same level as everyone else? Like on
They're
a
on a
diet?
beach, right?
Dais?
Oh, they were not on a dais or anything.
Oh,
They
no,
were-
okay.
But they are in
They're like in
priestly
charge.
garb, and they both
Okay,
have
but
scepters.
I was thinking they were raised. I was like, I don't know if we get a truck. I'd say have the truck just barrel
Yeah.
down and try and
Yeah.
run them over. And then...
So you want Jasper to avoid the bird and the other cultists and just aim for...
I think they're the best bet.
Yeah, we're gonna at least separate them, and then he can swing around for the bird. Or other counts.
Yeah.
Just have him just cause as much chaos as he can.
Yeah.
Just try to kill
Go
Gaffigan
crazy.
and.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we'll just start
Run one
picking
of
off
them
people
down.
as we can.
And he's a
Yeah.
cop, so he can do the paperwork.
Exactly. As we continue to dominate Scotland Yard.
He didn't roll well.
Oh no.
Alright, Jasper.
Yeah, he agrees. Okay, we need to take out Gaffigan and Tufik. They look like they're the head honchos in charge. He goes and what was the original plan was to hit the bird becomes... That's actually what happens. He's aiming
That's fine.
for Tufik, but the bird sort of runs in his way, and he swerves towards it by accident, and he just jams into it. He does a decent amount of damage, but Tufik and Gaffigan look over and see the commotion. He managed to kill one of the cultists and on his way to it, but he sort of stumbles out. You see him. He pulls his guns out and starts firing at the bird, and it starts. Yeah, he's shooting at this bird, and Tufik and Gaffigan are sort of approaching him. The cultists are going nuts, so they're descending on Jasper as well. And so he's getting the tar beat out of him, but he keeps shooting at the bird, and then the bird pecks down and takes his head off.
He lived a good life.
All of you. For Jasper. Run down.
The bird seems to not be doing like fantastic. It's taking a decent amount of damage.
Yeah. Exactly. I think at this point it's like, alright, what's your initiative?
One knee. Bam.
I
And
guess.
he managed to kill one of the cultists. But not Gaffigan or Tufik.
That's fine.
The
I'm saving some.
cultists are kind of going nuts and they're looking around, and Tufik and Gaffigan are telling them to search the area. They walk over and pick up a badge from the remains of Jasper and realize that he might not be alone. If there's one cop, there might be others. So they start spreading out.
Well, can we pretend we're cultists and try and we're all dressed up like cultists? If there's a giant commotion and people are going crazy,
We try to
But
make our
yeah,
way
we
to
might as well
Gaffigan
try
and
and make
Tufik.
it to search and try and get as closest to them
Yeah.
as possible.
I'm just not not sure that's going to work out in our favor.
Well, what else are we gonna do? Just shoot at them? I mean, either way, we're either way we're gonna be in a fight. So you might as well at least try and use the advantages that we have.
How about we lay down cover fire with our shotguns from a distance?
Covering
How
fire
many
with shotgun.
bullets
You
did
don't
shot?
shoot me
How
in
many,
the back.
I have 5 shots
5 shots. Okay.
if I have to reload.
Yeah. I've only got 2 before I have to reload because it's a double barrel.
It's alright.
Okay.
A bird hunter?
I mean,
That it makes the most sense for a doctor.
There is a bird around us.
I mean,
Yeah,
that
do I get a bonus?
still does damage at distance.
It's just not great damage. Yeah, I don't get great damage at distance.
Whatever. Let's just go kill these 2 guys.
And then you
We're all
two
going to
work your
die.
way. Let's go. That's not
So
too
you
bad.
guys, everyone is kind of spreading out, and you guys are heading straight for them.
We're gonna have to
screaming, or
yeah.
how is your approach? Like hurried, and you have your guns out and visible?
I think we could kind of keep them slightly down and make it look like maybe we're just kind of still stunned and walking and
Okay.
slightly
Yeah,
trying to
close.
blend in, see if we can get a little closer before they
We're ready to
wonder.
go.
None of us have enough sneak to make that work, but alright, I'll go
Well,
with
we're
it.
not,
thinking about
we're not
sneak.
sneaking. We just
We're just
dressed
trying to
up like
blend
them.
into
I mean,
it.
it's dark. There's a bonfire. They can't see us clearly. We look like them.
Things are crazy.
Alright.
Yeah.
Heady times.
Okay. So yeah, you start walking, and at this point, none of the cultists really stop you. You do notice Tufik sort of closes his eyes in your direction and starts mouthing something.
How far away is he?
He's about 50 yards away.
Oh, wow.
Half of a ball field.
So they were really.
We have to make 50 yards, and now he's mouthing something out.
No.
Well, what else? Well, I mean, it's not like
that.
it's not like it matters. What else would we have done?
I only have a range of 15.
Nothing's happening at
Yeah,
this
I
point.
only.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, yeah,
I
but-
only have a range of 10.
I have a
So.
range of 50, but I'll do a 1d6 if I hit. So
Well, maybe you should stop and start shooting right now.
His eyes open too, and he stops mouthing.
Okay. Let's just keep going.
Just
Yeah.
keep going. Just keep doing what we're doing.
Looking, kind of still looking. Kinda,
surprised by what's going on here.
still trying to act like we're slightly shaken and shocked, kind of looking, but still heading in their general direction.
The bird is looking in your direction too.
Sweet.
Not really doing anything, but
He's still munching on Jasper.
yeah. Okay, so as you get closer, Tufix shouts out instructions to you in Egyptian, which Gavigan, who's a little bit further off to the right, echoes in English just in case. And he says, "You guys check the estate, make sure there's no one there, make sure the prisoners are secure."
Okay. How close are we now?
How close do you want to be? Within range? What's your range?
Yeah.
So,
15
question:
on 10,
what
yeah.
happened to Elisha? She was in the truck.
Elisha?
She's still at the house.
Yeah, you don't know. Jasper just showed up with the truck, and they were not in it.
Oh yeah.
It's possible that they got a cab. I mean, there was a phone booth there.
Yeah, I mean, I
They were able
kind
to
of
make
assumed
calls.
that, yeah.
He gave everything to Barrington and
Yeah.
then
Mhm.
ran back for us. Okay.
But you don't know.
So I can shoot at him anywhere from 10 to 50 feet. So we're
If
at
we're
range
saying
for
we're
that.
15, I say we go for it.
Okay,
So within 15 yards?
I need to get within 10.
Well, you can keep closing.
Yeah,
Doesn't take long to get 5 yards.
and my gun's small, so I can still kind of look like I'm doing whatever it is I'm doing.
Marines.
Okay. Yeah, let's attack.
Let's mount up.
So we're how far? Then do we decide?
Within
Just
shooting
15.
range.
What within shooting range?
We're within 15 yards.
They're shouting at you, why check the house.
Yeah.
Checked it.
And then you got
That's perfect.
We're going with that.
Checked it.
I shoot and I hit.
who do you hit?
I'm hitting Tufik, since he's the closest, and the Egyptian.
Alright.
I'll say he's in my medium range for damage. So 2d6.
Yeesh, okay.
Well, that's
10.
Checked it.
It's the perfect statement. I gotta admit.
That was pretty good.
Just been waiting for that.
Yeah, you hit him. He's still up. He's got his arms crossed and they're kind of glowing. and he's shouting
She's got a magic barrier.
at something in Egyptian.
Come on.
I roll 100, I guess.
What? Or 0 or nothing.
If it's all zeros, it's 100.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you rolled 100.
Your
What
gun.
kind of gun do you have?
9mm.
It jams.
That's what I figured happens.
Yeah. And it will take you a full round
Yeah.
to
Good, yeah.
Okay.
Are you within range?
check this.
Yeah. I'm the same range as you are, so 20. I'll make it. And another 6 points to
To Tufik?
Tufik.
Okay, yeah, you kill him. At this point, the cultists are running back.
Yeah, I know that.
Reload.
We're barreling up.
No, well, no, that was
So you
only
take your
one,
first
one barrel.
Probably
I
take
could've
your
got
first half
double
of turn to
barrel.
close an extra 5.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, my first half turn is
Yeah,
closing
point
the last
blank
5 yards and
For
need to
you
get
both?
in range.
8d6.
So now you're on your main.
He's going to be in the main part, yeah.
Okay, so now we're on the main part. The cultists are back. All but this guy who got ran over by Jasper.
Oh.
And they are immediately entering the fray from behind you.
They're entering from
Whether or not you can.
Kill him.
Throw him in the fire.
Not now.
Let's see.
Yeah, it was worth it.
Okay,
Really needed
so
some Thompson.
there
What?
are
Really needed a Thompson.
8
I
of
really
them.
need to make it again
7 of
just so
them.
I can justify having a Thompson.
First one's going to swing at you because you're actually
I'm the farthest away because they all ran that way, right? And I'm
they
closer.
ran towards him, but everyone else, all the cultists ran away from Tufik and Gavigan.
Yeah, but
So he's running towards
I'm the
Gavigan,
I'm
trying
the
to close
I'm the
his
closest
space.
to them out of everybody.
So,
You're
yeah.
the closest to the cultists.
no, the Gavigan.
Oh, the Gavigan.
Yeah.
Okay. So who's the furthest away then?
We're probably about equal because we started
yeah,
firing.
because they had one.
Well, you know what? Roll a d100, or yeah, roll percentile.
6.
6. Okay, so you can take your turn first before any of the cultists.
Okay. So I guess I'll shoot at Gavigan.
Okay.
I miss.
Does Gaffigan have glowing? Oh,
He does.
Okay.
Yeah, his are crossed and glowing.
good to know.
So the first cultist attacks. Who was the furthest?
Neither of us.
Okay. So Sean, and they hit you for 5.
That's very good.
Which may be enough to knock you out.
It very well could be.
We're gonna say no. We're gonna let that slide.
You got
Next
adrenaline
one.
pump there.
Next one goes after Andy and misses, and then the other one's coming for you two. So we'll go around the table. He misses, and he hit you for 6.
Oh.
I'll let it go on.
That puts me at 8.
All the other ones miss. They come in swinging though, and then so whoever has third turns can take it now. So if your gun can
I'm
shoot
out
through.
for a whole round.
So I guess
I'm just like,
I'm gonna get you. As soon as I get, you're gonna get it.
You just
I don't
Hang
have
on.
a-
yeah, I only got a 1 attack, so Colette.
I guess I should shoot the guy that's clubbing me.
no, just keep shooting
You
Gavigan.
gotta take Gavin now.
Yeah, I can find. I'll shoot at Gavigan.
Focus fire.
I pass.
Tufik's down too. Yeah,
Like
I
dead
don't know if I
down?
said that.
Yeah,
He's
two down.
down.
Yeah, okay.
Wait.
I thought you said you killed him.
Yeah, he's dead.
You said he died.
Yeah,
By
wait.
the time he died, he's dead.
When
I mean,
step on
you are a
his foot.
GM. You can't have him resurrect.
It's
again.
1 damage.
You saw him die once. 1 damage.
Yeah.
1 damage.
All right.
I graze
So
him.
keep going
Sounding
after
is a
him.
lightweight.
The bird is approaching.
The
Two.
bird is approaching.
The bird is approaching.
Oh, what about what's her name? Didn't she come with us with the club?
Jezebel? Yeah.
Jezebel?
Isabel, yeah.
What is she up to?
That's true.
Jezebel.
Jezebel gets to swing. She's gonna start beating the cultists.
Nice. Get in there, Jezebel. Our NPCs are saving us.
It's a legitimate question to
It
ask.
is, yeah.
Question. I
Okay,
forgot
so
about
she
it.
hits one of the cultists for 1.
Add a Jezebel.
That was
Alright, so keep
actually no.
focusing on,
Aggro the
Third
cultist.
damage bonus. She gets a D4. She's big. I
so
think.
keep on
So she hits
the
a
last. Okay.
4.
Because
You've got one more shot. Unless the shotgun would work with some sort of crowd control.
I mean, I don't think I get a spread. It's just that, point blank range. It's a heck of a lot more damage. So
Andy is closest to the bird too, so roll luck while you're figuring out what's happening.
Did the bird eat the
35,
cultist?
So I got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I say we just keep charging Gaffigan.
Yeah.
okay,
Keep moving forward.
okay.
And shooting at the jerk.
Continuing to step forward.
3 and then. Oh no, you're. Oh, it's alright.
Doesn't
I'm
matter.
sorry, I rolled.
So I hit. Awesome. And I do 6 damage.
To Gavgan?
Yep.
The bird enters the fray and is approaching Andy and goes down to peck, goes incredibly close and hits the cultist.
And he
Starts
starts
pecking at the cultist,
Yeah, my
whose
taster.
attention is diverted. There are 3 other cultists that are kind of around though, so
Yeah. Okay. I went for Gaffin 2. Get a nice even bead, and for that 3 that I rolled, and then 10 damage.
10 damage.
Yeah.
Those shotguns
for the
are
win.
shotguns are the way to go. It looks like.
All right, Gavigan's down. Gavigan is down.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alright.
All right.
You're clearing your jam.
I did that whole last round. I don't know how much longer you want me to do it.
Yeah, it's clear. We'll say you can go ahead and shoot. So this is the beginning of the combat round. So if you need to shoot,
So should I shoot the bird or should I go try to grab some onks?
Grab some ox.
Because he was holding on to some scepters.
That's
right?
true.
Right. And
They
controlling
glue.
the bird, but do you think you can control the bird with that?
I don't know any words though.
Right.
Klaatu.
Are we gonna read anyone? I guess shoot a cultist
I'll shoot a cultist.
within their ranks, and then you can pick up a
Whichever cultist was trying to hurt me, I'll try to hurt it back.
repay him in kind.
I pass. And then I roll a d10. I do 7 damage to a cultist.
You do 7 damage to a cultist.
Whichever one was trying to swing at me. I'm sure there were several, but it's hard to say because there's 8 of them.
It is hard to say actually, especially on an
Now
index
there's
card.
7 of them because one's being pecked by a bird. Well, one of them, there was originally 8, right? So one of them died in the
There
car
was
crash.
9.
Oh,
No, there was 8. There was 8, and one of them died in the crash.
Yeah.
The one gets pecked, so now there's like 6, really.
I don't think the pecking killed him.
I think he just started to.
Okay, so did everyone take their first round? Okay,
I didn't.
you didn't. Okay, so you get to shoot then if you've got.
Yeah.
Unless you need to reload.
Nope, I still have 4 shots left in my magazine. I fail though.
Okay. So just roll percentile against the same dexterity as you.
What are we rolling?
Oh, he's just rolling. He has the same dexterity as one of the cultists.
Oh.
We're saying he goes first.
So I rolled a 57.
Okay, so he's going to go first. This is the one, however, that is facing the bird. So he is going to.
Betray me, bird!
He hits the bird for 4.
Nice.
Out of cultist.
We're gonna do our job for us.
We'll let you live if you kill the bird.
Okay. So you go ahead. You can go.
Pass.
So roll something.
It's a D6. 1.
That's what you're giving you have a 22.
All right, so the cultists get a turn now. The other ones.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, miss. Okay, so Sean gets hit for
I'm gonna try and parry
parry. Okay.
his shot because I really don't know if I could take another
Mm-hmm.
another hit. So I don't make it.
Okay, so you take 3 damage.
Okay, we'll leave that in.
Then 2 more. Ooh, I think that's an impale.
An
That
impale?
one- so that was the one on Regina.
Oh no.
No!
So
I got-
2d6s.
Maybe go for that parry.
Snake ass. Snake ass.
6.
Damage, that's fine.
That's not too bad, actually.
You have 24
Oh,
health.
that's
For an impale, that's
straight through.
Huh.
And she just kept fighting.
Turkey hold in the shoulder.
Well, what is
Grab the hold.
Jezebel's dexterity?
She a fast,
Not
largely.
fantastic. Not terrible, but
I
not
don't remember her
fantastic.
being overly quick.
Okay. So now, dexterity wise, Regina is up next.
Pass. The guy who just impaled me is getting it. Yeah, another 7, so I've done 14 damage to this guy.
Well, he is dead. Okay,
Oh, I've
and
taken
then
2 shots.
Victor.
You have to reload, right?
yeah, I have to reload.
Okay.
So I don't know if I can, I'll try and at least back away from this guy who's
Horace,
been wallowing me.
your turn. Roll luck as well. Roll luck right now.
Not very lucky.
Okay.
He's not lucky this turn.
So now roll for your attack.
Alright, since my cultist is now fighting the bird, I'm going to shoot the bird.
You can shoot the bird.
I'm gonna
Just
shoot
so you
the
know,
bird.
I'm almost dead.
Not a lot we can do about this.
That's
scenario.
true.
Sorry.
Just saying. Okay, that's fine. Go for it.
I mean, so you want us asking Andy to shoot the cultist?
I lost track of the
Okay.
cultists, so
Go
I'm
ahead.
not sure how many there are.
Okay.
But yeah.
Don't worry
I
about it.
kinda
Just go
got
after the
it.
bird. Go after the bird.
You're going
I
for
got
the
2 other
bird?
characters made.
Alright.
Okay. Shoot at the bird.
Sorry. I miss.
Okay.
The bird shot goes through the skeleton.
Exactly.
You
Wage
get the
your
bird's
voice.
attention, and he switches his
Yeah.
attack.
Oh, I pulled aggro.
And he is going to attempt to bite you. He will succeed.
And he's dead.
I'm going to, let's see.
You.
Parry's probably not going to work too
Against his beak.
well. Hello. So I'm going to try to dodge. Come on, dodge. Fail.
7 damage.
1, 2, 6, 7. I'm at 4.
You're at 4.
I'm at 4.
I'm really overlooking like the knockout, the pass out rules for this, which I think is necessary.
I think we'd all be knocked out.
Yeah, because I think it's like what,
It's like 5
4 or
and 1
5, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
It's a bite. That should knock me down.
Okay, so Jezebel actually was supposed to go before you,
Sorry.
but she's not near you, so that's okay.
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile, Jezebel swings her club. Why does she even have a club?
Because she's dressed up like a
Yeah,
cultist.
she picked one up.
Yeah.
in the-
she's going to check kill somebody.
She's gonna certainly give it her best shot.
She's got like a cultist on her back. She's swinging it too.
Yeah, she dropped a club. She's now swinging a cultist.
She's now got 2 clubs.
Then Doing this.
She's you know, she's got the club, but she's just punching people. She's better with her fists.
So not. Honestly.
No, that's a lady.
It's hard to imagine being better with your fists than swinging the club.
I don't know.
I don't know how that works in the real world. Versus
Clubs are hard.
she's swinging with the.
She does
point
4
toward herself.
damage.
Hey.
He's using like a punch.
Okay, so anyone that has a second shot.
I'll try to pull aggro on the bird, I guess.
Okay.
I succeed and do 3 damage.
I missed my shot.
You do 3 damage to the bird.
Mm-hmm.
The bird is getting a little tired of this and starts to fly off. As it begins to take off, you notice something odd with one of the cultists, the one that Jezebel is fighting, and that he gets this fanatical look in his eyes and says, "Not without me," and jumps on the bird's back, and it flies off.
I need you in my life.
Dick!
That cultist was your brother? I think that bird was my brother.
Shmi always wanted to be a giant skeleton bird.
He said so ever since he was 5.
He died, how he lived.
I'm sorry. In a painting? Fighting lizard men?
In a
Making no
fantasy
sense at all.
I used to tell this Frenchman, paint me like one of your French women.
French are weird.
Paint me like a lizard man.
Lizard man.
Like your French women.
Paint me like a cross-dressing lizard man. Alright. Think I can manage that?
It's just a normal
I think
Tuesday.
I'd rather just pick cat.
Normal Tuesday night?
Shia LaBeouf.
Okay, so the bird takes off with one of the cultists,
Okay.
and Jezebel is shocked. Now she starts swinging the club. She throws it.
Throws it at the bird.
Knocks the cultist off.
He falls into the ocean.
You know what? He wasn't going to come back anyway. She does. She throws the club, knocks him in the head, and he falls off and dies.
And it's not just that it knocks him in the head; it actually sticks in there.
You got turkey hold with the bird.
Turkey hold.
She's
Right in the back.
Turkey hold that guy.
Put your glasses back up.
I'll tell you one thing. I do not want to die by turkey hold.
I got turkey hold all night.
All night long.
So at least, like, if I'm doing my math right.
This should be 5.
No, because there was 8, 1 died,
One
Yeah.
died.
another one died, one was on the thing,
And died.
So that leaves us with 5.
and I shot one, right? So there's 4.
Oh yeah, you killed one. There's 4.
Yeah. Alright.
Actually, yeah, that's what I've done.
Okay.
Surprisingly.
Amazingly.
So, okay.
So
Do they really want to keep fighting?
yes, they do.
Fanatics?
They do want to keep fighting.
Curses fanatic.
Alright.
Okay.
Is there a third shot? I get 3 shots around.
Yeah, so
I only
third
get
shots.
Pass. Hopefully more than 1 this time. 1.
So you hit it for one.
This is a horrible die.
Here.
Okay.
You have to earn your way to a 12mm.
Yeah, we might want to get you a bigger gun.
Okay, so first shots now.
All right.
I'll reload.
I need to reload.
I'm got that last, so I'll go for the guy on me.
Okay.
That's a good plan.
Yeah.
You over there!
And
the
I
ground is the
completely
guy's
miss.
Point blank.
I was tempted to go for full barrel, so make
I
it too.
pass.
I shoot the one
Yes,
next to
no.
Sean, so
Okay.
Sean's almost dead. So I pass. And I do 8 damage.
8. Yeah, that's enough to kill him.
Nice.
Wow, nice shot.
Another
That does
notch.
it. Anyone else have first? Okay. So Cameron, roll. Oh, percentile. We'll see who.
98.
93.
These are horrible dice rolls.
Okay,
It's a different
so
dice.
These dice are cursed.
this is the one going for Andy.
Mm-hmm.
He hits
And he's dead.
Dodge.
for 5.
Dodge.
For 5, I have to dodge. It's the only way. I fail.
How dead are you?
3, 4, 5. -1.
-1?
So I think if we get to him,
I think you need to be revived
yeah.
By medical
by the end of the turn.
Yeah.
So then,
Is it by the end of this turn or by the end of or by his next turn? I think we've
I
all
think it's
gone.
within 1 turn.
Okay, because I think we've all gone since.
No, we did our first shot.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's true.
So you need to throw your shotgun down.
Um,
I was gonna try and pick that guy off.
That's a
that won't
terrible
work.
idea right now.
No, yeah, exactly.
So
I
now
mean,
the
you
one,
can.
the one going
I
after
mean, I
Cameron
didn't save you. So
What?
I didn't save you.
hits
Yeah.
for 6.
Oh.
No, I'm a doctor. That's what I do.
Cameron takes down to 1, right?
Yeah,
Great.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm at 2.
None of us are in a good place.
Except for me.
I'm at 2. 2 damage.
We'll be the only-
I'm trying to be the only survivor.
Everybody's handgun, shotguns. I mean,
Okay,
I'm just waiting for the bobbies
So
to
with
show
the
up.
second shot, can I actually run over, or do I have to wait till next turn? Because I've already fired once and missed.
okay,
Yeah,
so you can go ahead and go.
Okay.
The second shot, you can.
So I can actually do something besides just fire.
So I need.
You need to reload.
Yeah, I need to reload.
Okay. So you can either reload this turn, or you can attempt to do first aid
On myself.
on.
He's
Andy
down.
Oh,
to
on
revive
Andy.
him.
How close am I to Andy?
We'll say close enough.
Okay, I.
Jump over.
We only can apply wounds once. Should we wait for the doctor?
Yeah,
I got a 50%.
I don't have very good first aid.
Hey, give it a shot. No, well, okay. Here's the thing, though.
Mm-hmm.
You can do first aid once
Excuse
every wound. So
Oh.
he's taking a fair amount of wounds. So I mean,
That's true. I've taken
Okay,
two
I can
wounds.
try it. I'm about to die myself, though.
Yeah. Like all of us are like with it. All of us like most of us are.
Fail on Andy.
okay. Who's the 11s here? So Victor can go next.
Okay. I will go over and try and.
Jezebel was actually a nurse.
I make it.
She was.
You-
So I get first aid. So 1d3. If I can, thank you.
3.
I really think this thing's weighed because I keep rolling 1. Every.
It was 3D printed. It's impossible.
Zero. Would you get a negative?
So are you at 0?
I'm at 0.
You do have to be brought back up to above 0.
Mm.
Okay.
Although they failed the one wound, so
Jezebel is going to run over to you and attempt
Okay.
first aid
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
because she loves you.
let me die.
Mouth to mouth is the only way.
You gotta clear out your lungs.
Nurse, are you?
My leg is cramping up. Mouth to mouth.
I'm feeling better.
Oh, so she's got a 50% first aid.
She makes the wound.
31. She does it.
If it's a 1, I'm throwing that thing away.
It's a 3.
Okay, then I guess it's just me. Everything I rolled was 1. The first time it was great because it was something against me. But I'm like, yeah, what?
So I'm the only one that gets to shoot something?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yes.
And there's
I
3
guess-
cultists.
Is there any
Actually,
wounded cultists?
wait. Yeah. What's your dexterity again? Oh, you're 12.
12.
You should have gone before everybody else.
Oh,
Go ahead.
okay.
Sorry.
Be very patient.
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile, this
Taking
happened
your
2
time.
seconds earlier.
is there any wounded cultists?
There are wounded cultists.
So just go for the most wounded, and hopefully we
let's
can
see.
take him out.
It's the one.
Where are you? Oh, you killed that one. Okay, so you killed. There are 1, 2, 3 left.
That's my count too.
One of them's got 3 damage. One of them's got 5, and then the other one's got 3.
Where are they in relation?
Andy's the one closest to Andy has 3 damage. Cameron is close to the one that has 5,
Take out the 5.
and then there's another one that I lost track of since he's also close to Andy.
He's probably fighting Jezebel.
Well,
Jezebel was
they're all
fighting the
huddled
one that-
around you, so
Yeah.
I guess I have to take out
This
the one
one's
close to Andy.
Yeah, there's 2 close to Andy,
But,
but they kind of dispersed after he was dead.
well, yeah.
But now
They might come back.
it's sort of a muddle right now because everyone's running to Andy's side. And,
It's true.
There should have been a whole lot of free swings there,
yeah,
but I failed.
there
So
should
let's
have
just
been, but
That's just not right.
that's okay. Okay, let's see. Out of nowhere, Inspector Barrington bursts onto the scene, and he pulls
15
out
bodies.
his revolver and shoots at one of the cultists closest to Andy. He succeeds and gets to roll
Attaboy, killer.
a d10 and hits that one for 5.
Oh, nice.
Wow. Got the revolver.
He can kill with his revolver and his hands.
I have no qualms about murdering anymore. I figured it out.
Taste for it.
I've taste for it now. I just killed Jezebel for no reason. So Regina looks incredibly like one of the cultists.
Oh no!
Just
it's me,
it's me, Shmee.
But he would know what she looks like because
Shmee
she
is
was.
me.
He was there when I got the disguise on, though.
That's true. That's still, I mean, bonfire, cultist club. However, you don't have a club; you've got a gun.
I've got a 9mm that only has 1 shot left in it.
Okay.
Just offer him gin. He'll know who you are.
All right. So, third round.
I don't have any.
He's still reloading.
Well, I have to reload, or I could just go with my fists. I could probably do more damage.
Can you first aid yourself?
Yeah, you
You
can.
could try to first aid yourself. Well, that would stop the reloading, though, right?
Yeah,
Oh, you need to reload.
I should just punch my way.
Gavigan's doing his second punch. Because you have to shoot for your third.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I say second punch? Second shot.
Gaffigan?
Yeah.
I thought he was
Oh, sorry.
Oh, bad.
Barrington.
Barrington. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
British names.
Well, I already tried to
Why
do
are they
first
so
aid on
high?
Andy for whatever. So
Yeah. What did the
Gaffigan's
what
back.
did the British ever give us? Wait a minute.
We're done.
Yeah. Check, please. How about?
Barrington manages to kill the one closest to Andy.
Yay.
His revolver has a D10 damage.
I know.
So is mine. The 9mm do. 1d10.
That's awesome.
I should get a 9mm instead of this 22.
Yeah, your 22 shot.
Horrible range. 1d6.
Emphasis on the 1.
So we're on the third round.
The only nice thing about
No
it is
one
you
can
can
do
attack
anything?
3 times.
I've only got 2
Okay.
on me. So
So we are back to the front of the round.
There's 2 cultists.
There are 2 cultists.
Oh, but I get to do my
left.
first shot, so I'm going to shoot one of the...
Okay.
I guess my only shot, and then I'm out for the rest of the round. Come on, kill this dude. Ooh. Maybe. Maybe.
1d10.
I got 11, by the way, if you're wondering. Since it's 75, I beat it by 64.
what's
7.
I hit
That's
one of
been
them
your
for
number.
7.
Your choice. GM's choice.
GM's choice.
Ooh, not quite.
Really?
He's still up.
He's
Up and
tough.
going.
He's-
Well, which
he's
one
a
were you
scotsman.
aiming at? I mean, either I
They
think
both
the
have
one that,
3, right?
I thought one.
Or one of them had 5. So.
Yeah, I put it on the one that had 5, and he's still standing.
Wow.
Oh,
That
wow.
would be the best.
Beefy guy.
He's a
Okay.
big
He's
guy.
the one on Cameron.
Okay.
He's the one on the
So Cameron reloaded all around. Right?
Well, no, because I performed first aid on Andy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Oh.
That's why I think I'm just gonna punch him instead for this round instead
Yeah.
of
You might.
yeah. No, we just-
Okay,
Go
try
for
to
the
fist him.
nads.
should I roll? He has the same dexterity as I do, right?
He does, yes. Let's roll dexterity.
Ooh, 18.
18.
18? Okay, yeah, you beat him.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for my fists.
Okay.
In the net.
Come on, 50.
Oh.
No good?
How do you miss the nut?
Alright.
Miss.
He hits.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm dead.
What's your hit points?
I have 2.
2.
He hits for 1. I really wanted someone to die.
I should have been dead so many times with this whole thing.
Alright, there's one more cultist.
There's 2
he's-
more cultists.
2 more. Yeah, but one more that gets to attack.
Oh, that's right.
And he's close to Andy, so he's gonna. He misses. Yeah, so
I got-
Regina's up.
Oh, Regina. Okay.
Reload.
Okay. Call that. Oh, you already took your turn? And you missed.
I
Swing
tried to.
and a miss.
Yeah, swing and a miss.
Okay.
I'm up. All right, I will try and go for the guy staying right. Since I'm right there, it's nice and point blank. And
That's a
I
miss.
so miss.
You hit Andy instead.
Jezebel's gonna take a swing at the person close to Andy. Whoa. There's no impale for fist.
Punches through.
Ripped out his somebody.
Get over here.
She rolled a. That was a 1. Like I feel like that should be something special.
She rolled a 1. Wow.
She's better
Is
fist
there
than
no
Gavigan.
impale? I guess I don't think there's an impale.
She does
Not
5
for fist.
damage.
I
Not
mean,
for
maybe,
fist.
I mean, maybe for like
Maybe a critical, but
martial arts fist or whatever. But
Does Gavin get to fire at somebody?
yes.
Or not Gavin.
Paddington.
Barrington.
Barrington. Paddington Bear.
Gavington, Barrington, Paddington.
We're just as bad with like the Chinese names as we are.
See, we're equal opportunity.
British names. I think we messed up Kyun Lee's name less than we did.
That's why I got punched in the face.
97. He misses.
No.
Jezebel already went. Everybody go? I think that's it,
I
right?
didn't go, but
Oh, go ahead.
You're on.
I'm out.
Yeah.
You're unconscious,
I'm
right?
unconscious, yeah.
Okay.
You stabilized me, but
Hmm.
there's no way I'm
But-
lifting up a shotgun.
This is what happened to your character in Harlem.
He's gonna end up in hospital too.
No, you need to create a sniper who can stay a mile back. Stay a quarter mile back and crack,
He's
crack,
like
crack.
24 hit points. Go ahead.
You should have the story of characters in hospitals in every major city we go to.
Exactly.
Okay, so.
I was breaking up the phone.
Oh no, it's just running out of battery. Okay. I think we're at the top, right?
Yeah.
For shots?
First shots.
I pass. I'll shoot the one fighting Cameron, because I think Cameron's going to die soon.
Yes.
And I hit him for 5 damage.
That's enough to kill him.
Now we all focus.
Barrington is going to take a shot too. He misses. Anyone else have first shots?
I have to reload. Although I don't even know what if I should be
I get
standing.
2 attacks per round, so I guess that would be the first shot, right?
You can, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll try and go for the guy again standing over us, and I still miss him, and I'm now.
Oh, he's right there.
No, I'm like, after having a nice long shot to take out Gavin, just this complete clean. I'm all.
Terrible close-up abuse. I did.
So Cameron.
And that's like I could do put
Roll
so much
dexterity
dice into it
against
too.
Isn't he dead?
You disappeared.
51.
Dead though.
57. Well, no, just in general to see who
Oh.
would take a turn. You were the last cultist. Because there's one more left.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So you go ahead and take your turn.
Okay, well, as I'm in agony on my knee, I'm reloading my gun.
Okay, perfect. So now he's going to take his turn.
Ow.
And he's aiming at Victor.
Yeah.
That is an impale.
Oh no.
You got 3 gold.
9.
Oh, I'm already at 3 points hit point. So,
Victor's dead.
yeah.
He's not coming back.
Blah. Technically, this is dying unconscious, but I think that's a load of crap.
We need surgery now.
He needs more than surgery. He needs a new cranium.
So we all,
Put his consciousness in someone else's body.
we all need to fire. Everyone else gets a fire at him, right?
Everyone else gets a fire at him, yeah, as he turkey holes your friend.
I miss, sadly.
So
You missed.
My dying words live on for me.
Don't tell them I was turkey holed. Don't tell them I went out like that.
do I get to fire, or am I still reloading? How long does it take to reload? Does it take
Whole
a whole
turn.
round? Whole round?
I know.
Oh, that's so
So-
You
frustrating.
just would have disappeared.
You can just appear to
Barrington,
bat
this
a
is
red
again.
mist.
It's
Okay.
92.
and point blank, it's 40
This is what I rolled too.
That would have been awesome.
Is anybody else taking a shot?
Just what's her name, right?
Jezebel?
Jezebel.
She can punch him or whatever.
She can punch him. She succeeds at that. Landed on its side because it's 3D printed. Hits for 3.
She gets a damage bonus, right?
Damage bonus.
It was larger, by the way.
7.
Wow,
A nice punch.
it's a pretty epic
The
punch.
fists are pretty OP in this game. Yeah.
seriously, I'm thinking of bringing
That's it. She kills him.
Chun-Li's twin sister into this.
She kills him with a punch. 2 people have died this game. Being punched. One's killed by Inspector Barrington. We're just having a good time. Okay, so you guys have killed everybody. Well, I take that back. You killed 8 cultists and 2 priests. Yeah.
And Jasper gave his life for the cause.
And Victor.
And Victor.
Jasper did get his life.
It's beautiful.
So
Racking up the
When you
dead
meet a
people
man
in my
like that,
death
you
table.
just don't know what to do after.
the dawn is breaking.
I need like a medical
Rooster
attention.
crows.
There's
right
no
away.
there's no nothing left of the bird or even anything that would indicate that it was there.
Aren't there people that were strapped to the obelisk?
Yeah, there's those guys.
Yeah, there's those guys.
We did save some people, right?
Those guys are there.
Should be fought for.
They watched people get turkey holed all night. Did nothing to help.
Well, they were changed.
They were changed to an obelisk.
We should have freed them.
You should have freed them. They're all skilled fighters.
Yeah, they're all ninja assassins.
They're all ninjas.
Yeah. Just let us go. We can help. Stay back. We'll protect you.
I know like 6 forms of martial arts. Proficient with rocks.
I have guns built into my arms.
So you guys, so what do you want to do now?
Go to the hospital. Let's have someone run to the house and call an ambulance.
We should pick up the
All of those things.
You should pick up the obelisk.
Right, we should pick up the odds.
Special
Oh,
bracers or what on.
Yeah.
But
the glowy
well,
things.
why am I in this conversation? I'm all.
One person's very dead.
Put a cloak.
Can I try to do
over
first aid
Victor's
on him?
body.
Yeah, you can.
Send word to Harriet Osmo. That's my last. That's my last word.
Is there a spell where I can summon Victor?
Every time I poke on his heart, like blood spurts out his mouth.
I just have a hard time believing at -6 this thing's telling me that I'm dying and unconscious. Shouldn't that be dead? I mean, come on.
On these old sheets, it is.
Yeah.
Is it dead or?
There's no
I
-6.
didn't
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah.
I thought it was like within -3 maybe, but
Yeah.
Because you get 1, 2, and then
Can I
dead.
perform first aid on myself?
yes, you can.
That sounds like a good plan. I'll try that.
Yo, Jezebel will
I fail.
perform first aid on
Oh,
you.
I pass on myself. Roll a D3.
Yeah, she doesn't pass.
Yeah, it's good.
And the person who doesn't need it gets to give himself 2 points.
Nice.
It's reasonable to believe that this was not the entire force of the cult of the Black Pharaoh in London.
Sure seemed like it.
Just a heads up.
Oh, goody.
But
Wave 2.
yeah, so you guys kill Gavigan and Tufik, who it becomes apparent were probably the high priests in the area. They were obviously the two most distinguished in the group of cultists that were around. Also the two most well-known in the area. Well-known figures regarding Egyptian artifacts and Egyptian culture. That being said, you did kill a lot of people today. Barrington is uncertain how much of that he's going to be able to defend you against you.
We have people, like, we have 10
We 10 witnesses were
7
tied
witnesses.
That's true.
up.
He thinks he
Obviously.
may be able to protect you from the diplomats, but perhaps not
We're gonna have to get kicked out of the country.
the cultists or any other residual effects.
Yeah.
You're more than welcome to stay, continue your investigation into the Jackson Elias, the murder profile of your friend, or
Yeah.
the,
What was the last time we?
What were we doing here?
or the Carlisle expedition. Either one of those, you're more than welcome to stay. But officially, Scotland Yard is breaking ties with this. Whatever this is.
Relationship.
It's beautiful. We just sit back and egg you guys on. I love it.
We're just throwing police at the problem. No one's ever
Jasper was the best man the Force had ever seen.
Well, he was.
Who's
We should all go get tattoos. With
You
it.
guys can roll for checks if you'd like.
Alright.
I don't know what I'm gonna do when I'm lying on the ground in agony.
I think only one of us is moving on.
The police show up and they can escort you to hospitals or wherever you
Okay,
need to
I
go.
don't think my.
And we're supposed to
Think of it.
fail them, right?
Yes.
Ooh. I failed my first aid. So once you fail, you get to roll a D10, right?
I believe so, yeah.
So, fail.
And a 0 is 10.
Sweet. Failed archaeology, so a D10.
Ooh, so I go up to 45 in first aid.
You got a 10?
7.
That work.
Nice.
Ah, come on. Getting some amazing rolls. Fortunately, they're happening at the wrong time.
7.
So I got a sneak somehow. That was... Oh, skies.